Come on, man. Yeah. Tamworth, 3 2 go! Right. Rip it off. He's got all the things split out. I'm surprised you're so dry after filling up all those bottles.
On go, on guys.
Actually, it's new. Just follow Millsy on the other side.
Keep your eye on the ball.
On go.
Mark up there. Come inside, take it.
Someone get in.
All good?
Oh, look at that there.
So you can commentate from down there and really focus. Rating. Worldwide.
And again.
Line speed, girls. Line speed. Number up. Go, ladies.
Line speed, do it in a face.
Mark up, Dad. Ready to go, one line. Mark up that wide now. Work that out. Work hard there, guys. Other way, go. Consolidate. Lock down, play out. Go, Mon! React. Mark up, girls. Who you got? Stay out.
Lock her up, Keegan. Makes one of us.
Hey, fun. There you go. Mate, catching the sport again? The way I feel
Go back on 2 minutes.
Come on, go. Come on, Magpies.
Keep sliding, Pete. You're up, big fella. Tamworth, 3 cheers for seconds. Head! 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 Here comes!
probably can't fix it. Just go out there and look at me.
Well, it's a very good afternoon and welcome to The Nest. This is the home of Tamworth Magpies in the New England Rugby Union competition, and again, big game today as they play the Barbarians. And it's a very good afternoon to Glenn A. Rose.
Thank you, Raymond. It is a nice afternoon. We've just got the third grade team running out because there's no second grade game this afternoon, so they've delayed it. And the Magpies in their traditional black and white, and the Barbarians in the wider hoops with more white prevalent in their makeup.
All right, mate, we're coming into round number 3. Jim McBride will be joining us this afternoon. As Glenn mentioned, Ray McCoy is my name. Hopefully we can bring you all the news coming out of the Nest today as we move into round 3. I guess the big news heading into this first game for the third grade is that all the Magpies teams at this stage looking to attain their first win, as with the Barbarians.
That's
a
correct.
Big day.
Yes, someone's got to come out with some points finally. And the Maggies have got the ball at 5'8", is running it with there. That's Mitch Adams, and making good ground into the Barbarians' territory. The half, knocked on by number 7, the Captain McPherson. A bit eager there, taking his eye off the ball. So we've got our first scrum packing down 11 metres into the Barbarians' territory, and the Barbars to feed this scrum. The ref's giving him instructions of how he wants the scrum to form.
Just going back very quickly to rounds 1 and 2 in the third grade. In the round 1, St Albert's College 36 defeated Tamworth Magpies 0. Rob College 20 defeated Armidale Blues 10, and Glen Ennis Elks defeated the Barbarians 5. Then the last week in round 2, again in third grade, St Albert's got a nice win over the Barbarians 57-5. Armidale Blues 15 defeated Magpies 5, and Glen Ennis defeated Rob 38-7.
A good break there from the Barbars, but finally brought down mid half of the Magpies, and they're swinging it out. A penalty. Penalty advantage to the Barbars. Not too sure what that's for. They've only just got him. Head high tackle. That's heading above the shoulders. Will they go for the 3 points or try the line? It looks like they're going to.
Glenn, just to paint the picture here at the Nest, beautiful day. It may be a little overcast, but it's actually quite mild, very mild indeed, in fact. So if you are in Tamworth, around the area, venturing down, come on down. Looking forward to a very big first grade again in the second game in the ladies as well.
That's correct, Ray. It is a great venue and a lovely day for footy. So the Barbars have got the throw in about 15 out from the Maggies line.
Now, we haven't had the opportunity to watch the third grade go through their motions, Glenn, so it'll be an opportunity to see if they're replicating the first grade structures or if they've got a different game plan down here.
That's right. There's a big lump of a lad running hard for the Barbars, coming out. They've cleaned him up. Dart from the heart, but they got him covered. Another penalty, not releasing. There's a bit of a quick call. Now what will they do here? It looks like they're going for a tap. They have done that, giving it to the prop. Number 1 is Angus Roxburgh. Now they're floating it out. Oh, a long oh, he's come out of the line and missed his man. Another bullocking run from the prop there of Cameron Gall. Oh, got the overlap. They must go in. Yes, he scored there.
It's the number 11. There's Samuel Reese Graven.
First points for the Barbars, 4-pointer. In the corner, will they be able to convert is the question. How good is the goal kicking?
Well, not the start the Magpies wanted, but again they were put on the defence straight away.
That's right. Well, their tackling hasn't been up to the mark really. They've missed a few tackles already. He's right on the 22 line.
It's always struck me, Glenn, that when you're looking at third grade rugby, it's rugby with passion. These boys are playing rugby because they love the game. They may have been to the top level and come back down just to play that social game. It's not that a social is pretty competitive, but this is where the passion shows out in the third grade games. And I think even now it's just starting to show that this is going to be a nice little tussle.
Yeah. Oh, he's got it.
Oh, he's got it.
Kicked. Nice kick. Low trajectory, but it got there. No worries. So it's 7-0 now to
7-0. It's not the start the Magpies wanted. Let's see how they come back now.
Okay, he's found the right slot for it. He had it on the seconds kick off, and the Barbars are holding him up, but he's got the ground. Oh, they've missed him again. And he's got it out. They've got the overlap, but they've wrapped up the ball on the 10-yard line, 10-metre line. Come out the Maggie side. It's their first chance. What can they do with the ball? Captain's got it. Yes, go that way.
Here's their opportunity.
Yeah, they should have gone out the other side though when they had the overlap there. Okay. Oh, wayward pass. Barbarians nearly won that one, but they've got it back. He's gone to the blind. They've got there. He's doubled back. They've got the penalty advantage, I think. A good kick downfield. Well taken though by the fullback. Sprinting across field. Oh, he's been
shoulder charge.
Oh yes, no arms.
Won't be too critical, but that was rather lazy. Could have hugged him.
Yeah, that's right.
Wrapped him up. And again, now they're on the defensive again. .23 minutes remaining in the first half.
And Mitch Adams. Oh, they didn't go out. That's well played by the fullback's running down. He's stepping nicely.
Ollie McKenzie.
It's on the halfway. Our penalty advantage to the Maggies. Not rolling away.
Now, the sun's coming out, Glenn, and this is their first opportunity now. They're on the attack, just on halfway. As you can see from the scoreboard, we've got 22.5 minutes remaining in the first half. Barbarians lead 7-0.
Okay, Mitch Adams finds touch about 25 metres out. A bit more even, I'd say. Let's see. Oh.
Ball over the fence trick. Yeah. As the camera has just gone past the scoreboard, you would have seen we've had the first of the ladies' games today, and the Barbarians got away to a 29-0 win in that first stanza. Okay, ball's in.
Well, good, well taken. Oh, they're going for the rolling maul, making a few metres. Coming out now.
Good work.
Cut out man. Oh, well picked up by the Barbars. Flings it out to this big winger. He's a lump of a lad. Oh,
Yeah.
forward pass.
Almost not going to be very happy with the pass from inside from Angus Oliphant. It was a no-look pass with the Magpies on the attack, and again went to ground. Lucky they're going to come out of this with the feed.
So Bailey Rock to feed the scrum for the Maggies. Maggies are all lined out there to the right. An extra man, but the 5'8" runs.
Mitchell Adams.
Good tackle, but he's
Ball
popped
away.
it up. And it's got the... Now move it out. Oh, he dummies, but he gets it away now to the fullback.
It's Ollie McKenzie making a good run. Bit of pace about him as well. Got the
Here,
ball
can
back
we go
inside.
over? He's over. You beauty.
That's Cameron Lane, the 11.
Yes. Good constructive try there. Good wraparounds. They set it up nicely. And
It's a strong 50-metre play.
yep, they're very good.
Well, Jim McBride's here for the day as well, but taking things nice and easy at the moment. He's got some duties downstairs later on in the first grade game. But again, all looking well. Good afternoon, Jim.
Good afternoon, everybody. Yes, it's a beautiful day here.
Yeah, the sun's just coming out nicely.
We
And very
say, mate.
mild.
Weather fine, track good.
That's it. Exactly.
It's all good. Beautiful day for rugby. The sun is actually coming out now. It's going to actually make it pretty humid because it's been pretty cool this morning, nice and relaxing. But that sun comes out, it'll bring out a bit of sweat.
Yeah.
Just say, Jim, both teams, all teams, are looking for their first win today in each of the grades. So this will be a nice stepping stone for one of these teams moving into the first grade encounter.
Certainly. If the chances of springboarding for the rest of the season take a bit of a back step today, so it's pretty important for both clubs.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, he's got the kick lined up.
Although 20 cents for Mother's Day, in or out?
Oh, this will be in for sure. This is Mitch Adams, isn't it? I think, taking the kick. Oh, it's a low one. And misses.
That's it. 20 cents in the jar, champ. Okay, 18 minutes remaining in the first half. This is the third grade encounter. And the score now, the Barbarians lead 7 points to 5. Nice crowd on hand as well. Vocal, as you can hear.
Bit of indecision there. Oh!
He's got to take a penalty.
Yeah, late tackle.
Jim, your call?
Oh, definitely. He had time to let him go. Chose not to. He might be going to have a bit of a rest for a few minutes for that one.
Yes.
Yep.
Yellow card there for that forward who cleaned up the kicker after the kick. So the bars are down a man, down to 14.
So in that instance, the penalty is up where the ball lands.
Yep. Thanks for that, Jim. Okay, they're midway into the Barbars territory and got the throw in now. They won their own ball quite nicely in the last stanza. And they carry on from here. Good attacking position.
Not a lot of urgency to get the ball back in.
Well, they've got a man off. They've got to wind the clock down.
That's it. They wouldn't do that, would they?
Good
Nice,
ball.
yeah.
Good clean
Well,
ball.
they're going to roll it. Colin Fogarty there, getting a good run up, laying it back. Captain's running in back into the ruck.
Callum McPherson.
Yep.
Comes the big fella.
Oh, yeah. He's a hefty boy. Well, they've got him covered. Maggie's still on the attack, feeding it out now. Oh, terrible pass. Yeah. Right of these bootlaces, and of course he couldn't handle it.
Just watching the back line for the 3 plays now. Two passes have gone to ground. They're rushing things. Not a lot of patience being shown at the moment, and yet they've got the opportunity out wide to as we've seen in the first 15 minutes, they've made some room out there when they do hang on to the ball. But a little bit of patience now, a bit of communication, and they could be very strong out wide.
Yeah, it's probably just early season lack of...
Well, we're 3 games in, fellas. Harden up.
I was giving them the benefit of the doubt.
A bit of cement in the diet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just a bit of urgency that when they didn't need to, they just needed to
And again,
control it.
I think it's you don't have to score off every play.
Oh.
And with rugby, you can roll, work your way up there.
Yep.
So he's given an offside penalty to the Maggies here for in front of the kicker, but the ball went into touch.
All right, Glenn, they're down 7-5 at the moment. They've actually had possession for the last 10 minutes or so. Things are going their way. They really need to convert this to points now to move forward.
Well, if they hang on to the ball, they should.
Right, let's
yeah.
watch this back line now.
Well, I don't think it'll get to the backs. I think they'll roll it in, try to.
Well, on the last couple of plays, probably the way to go.
Yes. Oh, no, they've lost the line out. Bit obvious it was going to the front, I think.
Yeah, it was well read there by Barbarians. Good steal under pressure moment.
Now got to fight their way out.
Who's got the ball? Maggie's got the ball. It was a loose pass. And they're given a try, you beauty.
Angus Oliphant,
Angus is over, is he?
number 12.
Oh, it's just good sustained pressure there. You know, just blokes will do funny things, want a bit of pressure applied to them. So you've got to be there on the spot.
Yeah, even though they lost the line out, they recovered good.
Yeah.
As you say, put the pressure on. So that puts the Maggies in front.
At 10-7.
Yep.
Kick to come, as they say. We're broadcasting live from the Nest here in Tamworth with the Tamworth Magpies. They're playing the Barbarians. This is round 3 in the New England rugby competition. Ray McCoy, Glenn A. Rose, and what's that young fella's name up there?
Oh, gosh, I didn't think about that.
Hello, Jim.
Who would you like
Jim
me to be
McBride
today?
he's our technical guru. So any questions throughout the day regarding the what the referee may or may not be thinking, that will come from Jim.
All right, Mitch Adams there lining this kick up. Much easier one than the one from the sideline before, but not a breath of wind to worry him. Crouching low. And he's missed it. Well, you could have kicked that, Jim, couldn't you?
You were thinking, I wasn't prepared to say that, Glenn.
I think that conversion attempt will be up on Facebook very, very soon and be replayed all week.
All right.
Bad luck, Mitchell. 13 minutes remaining. First half, we have the Magpies against the Barbarians, round 3, and this is the 3rd grade. They say we've got a ball over the fence that hasn't walked its way back yet. It's probably with the other 53 that went over there last year and the year before, Glenn.
All right, the Barbars
They'll be
kick
on
off
sale
a
at the gate.
skewy kick. Oh, well, picked up. Good kick over. Yes,
Tell you what.
great ground kick
That's
there.
a great kick. He's made up for that misconversion. That's a very, very good kick. Once again, Glenn, it puts the Magpies on their toes. 12 minutes remaining in this first half. This could build the buffer moving forward.
Yeah.
I can smell pies. Not magpies. Come out of that
It
with a
hurt
crook
his
shoulder.
arm. Well, coming at the side there.
Yeah, the intent was all right, but he just needed to take a step and realign.
Well, they've marched him too.
Well, had a comment about whether they thought it was okay
Yeah.
or not.
That's Mitchell that came out of that tackle a little bit dusty. Jim, you're the guru. Tell me this: as far as the refereeing goes, when not being looking down at third grade, the passion's there. Is the understanding of the rules there as well, or it's a matter of let's try this referee and see how we go?
Oh, but they're probably more just focused on trying to play the footy, mate. At
Yeah, exactly.
At this age, and
That
probably
was
keeps them air in the lungs.
We mentioned that earlier. At the end of the day, this is the first of the third grade games we've covered. But the passion is here. This is bush rugby at its best.
Yeah, that's right. And the blokes may not be the fittest blokes on the planet, but they're out there having a crack and enjoying their rugby. More importantly, so.
Oh, he was out. Good attempt there to keep the ball in play, but yeah, that was just trying to stop the opposition running when they didn't get their 10 metres. So
Yeah, a bit lucky to not to draw somewhere else in the bin there for that. That's blokes know decisions around that sort of thing, and they know exactly what they're
Clear
doing.
ball.
It's a good long pass, that.
yeah, but he's good bollocking run.
Oh, definitely. Very strong.
Yeah. Barbar's on the attack here.
Turnover.
Doesn't like something. Oh, penalty to the Magpies.
Holding.
Tamworth. Yeah.
Jim?
Yeah, look, if you arrive there first and get your hands on the ball, and then an opposition player comes and binds on you to make a ruck, you've still got your hands on the ball, you can still contest the ball. If you get your hands blown off the ball, you lose your opportunity.
We may not be playing in a moment because that's the ball's just gone over the fence as well.
Oh, he's got one there. Here we go.
We've got one left, have we?
We're happy it hasn't been heavy rain, otherwise it went down in the pool.
Okay.
There's a hole in the fence there somewhere to get
Yeah.
through. Oh, when a man's going there, yeah.
Again, a lost opportunity for the
Yeah.
Barbarians then coming up towards half time with 9 minutes remaining. They are down 10-7.
Move
The
it out
Magpies
now.
in possession. Oh, he's got the legs going.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's a...
Mitchell Adams.
Like a dance
He's
floor.
paid for that.
he's lost the ball.
Now there's a chance. Jim, you saw that play.
Yep.
Mitchell Adams got rid of the ball, and again, he's on the deck big time.
Yeah.
Now he's come out of that tackle about 10 minutes ago with a dusty shoulder. They've just got him again now, and
He's
I'm surprised we actually didn't have a linesman come forward to...
yeah, maybe.
The meat is coming.
He's-
Did a bad way.
it was late. He got rid of the ball, and then it was
He got dumped.
he got smacked.
Unfortunately, the guys on the sideline, if they're not
Can't go in.
badged ARs,
Yeah.
they can't do anything.
Oh, is that right?
Correct.
And again,
But we try and encourage people from the clubs to actually go online and do an
And
assistant
get-
referee course from Rugby Australia,
Yeah.
and then they can do an accreditation.
Right.
And that helps them make better decisions.
well, Mitchell's up. That's good. Mitchell Adams. He's the number 10 for Tamworth Magpies. He's holding that shoulder again, Glenn.
Yeah, it's not good, but he's walking. That's positive. They replaced him with number 20, which is Jerry.
We'll say Jerry
Yep.
Sakwabala. That'll do. From that, 8 minutes remaining, we've got the Barbarians on the attack. Magpies have made a replacement. Tamworth lead 10-7. Old mate's back on from the bin.
Yep.
All right.
It's just 5 minutes, is it?
10.
10?
10.
Come on, get on it. Okay, the rucks form with pick and drive from the Barbars, and again, but he's gone repelled backwards.
Back line's forming.
Oh, good.
Jim?
Yeah, he's just dived on the ball. It's one of those sort of grey areas with the ball comes out, spilling out beside the ruck.
All right, let's see how
You've
that
got
back line goes.
Good stepping. Oh, he nearly stepped his way across. But he's very tense here
Young,
for...
Joseph Hancock, nice little jinking run.
Yeah.
Pick and drive.
Yeah, but they've been repelled again. The defence is formed up.
Here we
Have
go.
they got the overlap? Good, good defence.
Actually, Magpies recovered well then.
Yep.
They're defending quite well, Maggies, today.
Did he look like he was going to get up and play the ball?
He certainly did. I feel his teammates might have reminded him.
Sorry, mate. Here we go.
We're flinging it.
Opportunity again.
He's bombed that one, I think. Should have let it go. Still, they've kept them out.
It's Joy.
Oh, big long pass. He's dropped it on.
White line fever.
Yeah, yes. Try line wide open and he fluffed it. There'll be a scrum.
Look, at the end of the day, that's probably a pat on the back for the Magpies. Their defence scrambled. They had some opportunities. They covered the plays.
Yep.
On the other foot, the Barbarians had an opportunity. Didn't use the width of the oval.
Yep, they should have let that one go coming this way.
Just basically through the hands would have probably achieved the outcome.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, 5 minutes 30 remaining in the first half. We have the Tamworth Magpies leading Barbarians in third grade, 10 points to 7. Magpies feed.
Yeah, he's pulled the scrum up again for some.
Yeah, the Magpies, loose head couldn't get a bind. It was young Angus Roxburgh on this side of the scrum. For the Barbars is quite a broad-shouldered young man. So there's a fair bit to get around to get your arm on him.
Okay, the scrum is set.
He's not happy, Jan.
No. Like both the hookers are down. But
Jim, do you get to a stage like this where the referee says, well, enough's enough, and you either go to a penalty or another option?
Yeah, certainly. Look, it's normally free kick at this stage if you don't get some compliance there. But you can do. But you try and work with the boys. You understand what their skill set is at this level of rugby. You want to be able.
Is there a bit of coaching from the referee as well as you go through the play?
Oh, they've lost the scrum.
Not so much coaching, just
advising.
Get your arm up there.
Guidance.
So the Magpie's loose head, his elbow was down. If he'd actually got a longer bind there, that could have helped have a better body height there. And that, as soon as you get the bodies starting to point down in the front row,
you're in trouble.
The probability that it's going to go down is quite high. So.
Whereas repacked again, so it's about the fourth time.
Right, so he's got his elbow out there rather than down.
That's about a push from the Maggies. The ball's
Clear
out.
ball. Angus Oliphant
Brings it
all
to
the
the
way.
22.
3:17 remaining in the first half.
There's still a good attacking position for the Barbars with their line-out throw.
Well, they won't need a half-time break. They've just had it.
It's all right if you're not in the front row.
You're correct.
Long throw. Oh, well
Nice
hooked.
ball.
Yeah.
Again, their
lined him
opportunity
up.
now,
Oh,
boys.
I think he's won this. He's on his feet. Yes, well done.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah, and that thing is in there, good body shape.
Yeah.
Hands on the ball. If you first lift up, if he didn't get the ball, there's a good reason why. The bloke's on the ground not letting him.
I think he's coming off. He's. Oh, you don't think he's found touch? Yes, he has. Beautiful kick.
We've got a replacement, have we, happening?
No, we just come over there to.
He's coming off.
He's coming off now, is he?
26 has gone on. His name for us will be old mate.
Yeah, because we don't get that many numbers. Oh,
2 minutes remaining in the first half. We're broadcasting live from the Nest, the home of the Tamworth Magpies. They lead in third grade, lead the Barbarians 10 7.
With the bars on the attack now. Oh, another penalty, yeah. They're not releasing the ball. This should just about see the Maggies finish off the half.
Now we'll have the second game in the women's, in the ladies. The end of this, into the big first grade game. Jim, advantage.
Yep. It's not on advantage for the
Oh, that was forward.
No, he's a penalty advantage.
Yeah.
Taking a bloke in the air.
Okay.
And dumping him.
And pulling him down.
Counting down the last 60 seconds.
But they're going for the line. Oh, if only he kicked it out.
Oh dear. Bit of complacency there.
Yep.
Wow.
Too easy. Oh, and a penalty to the
Turnaround.
Barbars.
This may come back to bite them.
Oh, could well do, yes.
When you look at that, Glenn, a kick out, they're on the attack. We're in the last 30 seconds.
Yeah, it would have been an ideal chance for them to do a line-out move.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they've missed the opportunity there.
I think it was the prop who kicked, wasn't it? Oh, he didn't get it out either. This must be an expanding field. They can't find the line.
This is number 26,
That's
the
the
replacement.
replacement. The old mate that's done well. Oh, you're offside, mate. The ref's picked it up.
He's
Oh,
keen.
the dummy, yes.
On your champion. It's rolling forward, Callum McPherson.
Keep it going. No. No, he's going back to the...
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, the timer's up on the clock.
Well, from the last conversion, you're certainly not going to go for goal.
No. Get with him.
Rolled over.
Yep.
Barbarians have the ball.
No, they
No,
haven't.
they've lost it again.
Move it out.
Here's their chance.
Yeah. Go, little fella. Get with him.
Again, get with him, support him. There's the back line forming out here to bring it back out in the second phase.
Oh, he's through.
Ben
Oh,
Watts.
he lost it forward.
Oh dear.
Bit of excitement then there. Number 4, Ben Watts, reached out, but
Just
couldn't
unlucky,
control
wasn't
it.
he?
Yeah.
Well, there we are, Glenn. That's our first 30 minutes in the third grade encounter between Tamworth Magpies and Barbarians. Magpies lead 10 points to 7, just going back to the first of the women's games, the ladies' games, and the Barbarians led that one 29-0. We'll have a half-time break now in third grade. We'll come back with some more action direct from the Nest, the home of the Tamworth Magpies.
Yes, thank you.
There we go, and as they say in the movies, we're back.
Thanks, Arnie.
Ray McCoy, Glenn A. Rose, and young Jim. And Jim McBride is our guru as far as the umpiring. Anything else you want to know about as far as the technical rules are concerned? Glenn and I just bring the... well, we're just here. So we're just about to move into the third grade encounter between the Tamworth Magpies and the Barbarians. At this stage, the Magpies lead 10 points to 7.
Oh, well picked up as a spinning kick-off there from Jojo. But good bollocking run from the Maggies to bring it back to midfield. Oh, good flick pass, but wrapped up the... got the ground though. So it looks like we've got another replacement on there. 22 is Iziki. Oh, they've lost the ball though. He's got an open patch to run to. But there's... unbelievable. He lost the ball and run down his back and back down his arm. Yeah. Oh, good tackle there. Ezekiel. Yeah. No, it's given a penalty advantage to the Barbars. They've gone to the long throw. They just got him by the shirt. Barbars trying to ruck it forward. Maggie defence is holding up. Oh yes, they've cleaned up the heavyweight prop. Oh, loose ball. He's still the... Oh, loose ball. He's still the Barbars control it. Number 8's in a good run. Oh yes, I think we've got the ruck. Yes, he's held it in there. That's number 25, is it? 25 is off the page.
Just increasing your social media profile, Glenn and Jim, so we'll throw a blog up if people want to spread the word. This is available, the TV coverage available on YouTube, on the Folmac TV, or if you head over to the Tamworth Magpies Facebook page.
Oh, put the ball on the roof here. Not a great gain of distance, but the last few kicks in the first half not finding the touch, it's better be safe than sorry. So number 10 for the Barbars is slow to his feet. That's Jojo, who's seems to be okay now. We've got another replacement coming on for the Maggies. It's Dan Roberts. Oh. No. Oh no, he's coming back. Just playing handling on the ground. Yeah. A bit of scrappy play there, a bit of one out and running, one man out running. And looks like the Barbars have got another replacement.
It's a very slow game. It only takes one team to be able to take the pace of the game up a bit further, and they're going to create holes for themselves. Just then, Tamworth bloke just got himself a bit isolated, did a spectacular pass, turnover position. They just control position again and start moving the ball.
Oh, well
quickly.
done. Move it.
Really didn't want to run with the thing. That's a game of foursome, basically.
Okay, the Barbar
Back to kicking school for that young man.
second row just came on from the break and he's put it out pretty easy. So a good opportunity here for the Tamworth Magpies to attack the midway in the Barbar's territory with the throw in. Yes, good lift. They're going for the rolling ball. Made a few metres. Barbars have closed it up. Here it comes out.
Keep it coming.
Nice recovery. Down it goes.
Bad passing, so knocked on by the new fella there. 18 is Dan Roberts.
Well, I'm starting to wonder now with the with some of the names against the program, because he doesn't look like a Dan Roberts. We've got the big number 15 out here as well, Timmer. So he's looking good. But again, they look like they're actually edging their game now, the Magpies. This could be an interesting stanza in this second half.
Yeah, we've got a few Fijians on, so I think they'll have a bit more go forward.
But I think the pace of the game might increase.
Mate, is that casual out there? I feel like taking a lounge chair out.
Oh, I thought I heard the kettle boiling. Yeah.
Well, all this is just basically a bit of a curtain raiser for the first grade encounter. We mentioned earlier both teams, the Magpies and the Barbarians, in fact with the ladies as well, all looking for their first win. So there's a bit to play for in a game. We're into round 3 before we move any deeper into the competition.
Oh, the good.
Joy.
They're still going. The Barbars.
Get over it!
Not a lot of formation out here in the Barbarians back line either at this stage.
Both sides are guilty of just one out running, I think. Ooh. Knocked on. It's the Magpie ball, so we'll let play run. Good break down the middle by the prop. He's got the support by 15. It's Timothy running away. He should be able to score here. Go Forrest, run! And he's over the post. A nice opportune try there, and a good pat in the back for the opposition. So that's
I'll give a lanky Fijian a bit of space, mate. And,
yeah.
Curtains down.
Yeah, well,
And that's what they need to do more, just to get the ball to those faster guys in a bit of space. They can control the game then.
I would assume that a lot of these players probably in both teams haven't played together a lot either, Glenn.
Oh, for sure.
So they've come together again. There's no second grade game today. And I'm assuming there might also be some new players coming into the club at this early stage of the season. See, we've got the Barbarians with a player coming up injured as well. Looks like a collarbone or a shoulder problem there.
So Timothy Umbers is going to try and convert his own try right in front, so he's looking after himself.
And more importantly, are you ready for Mother's Day tomorrow, fellas?
Of course.
You're sitting at home listening, watching the coverage of the rugby now. Have you considered your mum for tomorrow? A lot of husbands get into trouble because they say, well, hang on, it's my wife, it's not my mother. That's a bit of an out, but we'll see. Yeah. You pay the penalty for 12 months then, so fellas, just take the advice for what it's worth. Treat her as your mum.
Speaking from experience there, right?
Been there, done that. Scars are still there. Righto, back him in. 20 cents for Mother's Day.
Oh, for sure. He will get this one, even though he had that long run. Very nicely put through.
Well, that's the buffer they needed for the Magpies now, with 20 minutes remaining in the second half of the third grade encounter.
Another replacement, number 10 coming back out. So Mitch Adams.
No, he's getting
Oh, no, he's only getting the T, I see. Must be his. He doesn't want to lose it.
So we're correct over there, 17-7.
Well, I hope so.
Yeah, it was 10-7 at half time.
Okay. Okay, the Bars kick off.
Straight over his shoulder.
And over his shoulder, the captain's shoulder. Big gap down the middle. Go for it, mate. Get with him. That's it. Good backing up. Good backing up. Get with him. Oh, well done. Now, come on, boys. Use it.
Big fella, good work.
Oh, yes.
Oh, good defence.
Yep. Lost it forward in that tackle, so refs onto it. Good rugby there. Good backing up and ball skills.
Another injury coming over here at the back of the Magpies. I'll tell you what, guys, the influx of the new players after the halftime break, the new enthusiasm, this could be a very a quality second half. Magpies are certainly on their toes.
Yeah, they're going well.
Old mate's coming off. He's being replaced by his brother by the look of it. That's Joseph coming on.
Well, they're using the ball a lot better. You saw some creative passing there, but just looking to put the blokes, the support players into a bit of space. So if they can continue to do that, they're going to get some good
That's
results.
right, get some good rugby.
Just looking at the boys standing out here in the Barbarians back line. They've just looked up and they've got three monster Fijians in front of them. My mate's just gone, are you serious?
Oh, good push. The Barbars have got the win, but they're getting pushed back, so it's not quality
Okay,
ball.
here's their chance. Oh, right. There's a rib rattler.
Yep.
A lively game, you little Joseph Hancock. Got the ball.
Yeah. Magpies are on the attack here now. Got the blind side. That's a good move. Oh, nice pass. And can he get there? He's running through the corner. He's going to score again, coming round under the post. A good work move there, using the blind.
It's Jerry.
He's pretty happy about it.
Jerry Sakapolka.
You put your left foot in, you put your...
You do the soccer ball.
That's it. Okay, 18 minutes remaining. Well, there'll be celebrations here at the Nest tonight because should this continue now, the score at, 22-7. Should they go on with this game now, that'll be the first win for the Magpies. They'll certainly celebrate that. Now this puts pressure on the first grade team to back it up with a win as well.
For sure, yeah, they won.
Because the last thing you want is to be standing at the bar looking across at a third grader's looking at you going, mate, we got up.
I think they'll draw off that momentum.
I think they will, so.
Okay, Dan's lining up another kick. Mitch is waiting for his tee. Steps back. Steps across. Steps back. Very measured run up this. Gently nudges it wide of the post.
Does he get an extra point for choreography there?
I think, as folks may be aware, we've actually had an influx of overseas workers that have come down to help our economy. A lot of those, again, being Fijians. A lot of them also involved in sports. So there'll be a lot of the local sports that have been very benefited by this influx. And again, seeing this on hand today with the Tamworth Magpies. And it's great. At the end of the day, it's a great integration into the local community as well.
For sure.
And the club that Tamworth is, they embrace them, bring them back in, put them in part of the fold.
Yep, it's all good. I hear there's some Samoans as well that have come to town.
Both those countries certainly love
The rugby.
so.
Oh, it's gone forward. Knock on both ways.
16 minutes remaining. Score is now 24-7. Tamworth Magpies lead the Barbarians in the third grade encounter. In the first of the ladies' games, the women's game, it was 29-0 to Barbarians. We've got that second game to come up shortly. And then we move into the big first grade game. Tamworth Magpies against the Barbarians. Both teams looking for their first win.
Yes, the excitement's mounting here, Ray. The crowd's not overly big, but could come in.
Enthusiastic.
Okay, the bars feed it. Got the ball out, coming out here to their left. Oh, well done. He's come through. Good.
An advantage. Good solid play for the Magpies there.
Yep. Good awareness there for the little captain, the flanker, Callum.
First man there.
Oh, and a yellow card.
Yeah, he's
Wouldn't let it go, was
wouldn't
it?
let it go. He's lying on the ground.
Yeah.
Actually, Damien Henry, the coach for the Magpies, third grade's got to be happy at this stage. Got his troop running well. Their enthusiasm level is up, Jim.
Oh, most sure.
Okay, a good line kick there. Brings it out 25 metres from the Barbars line, and they're looking a bit ragged. And the Maggies are striding in for their line out. Oh, good throw from little fella.
Magpies line-outs function pretty well today.
It has better than normal.
Just
yeah.
telegraphing that 2 ball.
Oh, well taken. Oh, give him the goose step. Passing it off to the hooker. Now move it out. Oh, uses the ref. Looking for a support. I think they've squandered it. No, they've got the ball. Oh, he's gone without it, the captain. Oh, and again.
A bit of a comedy of errors there.
Oh, we let him play flow on, so that's good refereeing. The Barbars have got the...
Good push.
Oh, yes, and lost it.
No, I can't do that on the ground, mate. Not sure how blokes think that when they're lying on the ground.
And they can...
I'll just pop up a little hand there and somehow think
No one will see me.
mysteriously the ball pops out. That, gee,
Didn't know you couldn't do that.
a lot of blokes don't either, Glenn.
All right, Barbars having a clearing, relieving penalty. Takes it to halfway.
Now again, we talk about opportunities with 13 minutes remaining. Barbarians slowly running out of opportunities. They need to... their line-out's been good. Get hold of this. Get that back line working.
Oh, good. Maggies have stolen it.
Yep.
Goes through the middle. They're with him.
Now, looking forward to seeing how this Magpies backline performs now. We've got some new players involved. They're on their toes. Their communication looks great.
Oh, yes. Go! Run the props away. Oh, they've ankle tapped him.
Ankle tap.
But he's got the support. His hooker mates there. Yeah, that's good. Oh, what?
Yep, he got his hand on the ball.
Oh, okay.
Oh, mate said I disagree.
Oh, he's got to march them 10 again.
That was a great bit of work by
The
the
prop.
offload here.
Yeah.
He's played a strong game today. He's done some quite good things with the ball. Getting some good offloads under pressure.
Yeah. Okay, so the Barbars are in the Maggies half for the first time for a while. Sun's shining. They're running into the sun. Oh, good.
Nice win.
He's still got it.
Let's see how this backline performs.
Good service from the half.
Now move it. Oh. That's it. Keep it going. Yes, keep it going. Yes. Oh, dummy.
One more back in.
Oh, we've knocked over. But a good run. Good run from the back line.
I don't know
Perhaps
if
they
he
should have
knew-
let it go a few
I don't know
times.
if he knew if his mate was there or couldn't find him, really.
All right, well, our...
The cameras may not be able to pick up the big fella coming off to have a break at the moment, but he's had a cracker of a game.
Yep. That's Adam.
The 17.
Oh,
Kyle, well, it's not Kyle Nicholas, is it? Could be.
Yep.
Well,
Oh, 17.
if it is Kyle, he's down on the program as number 17. He's
Yep.
actually had a cracker of a game.
Yep.
His go forward's been great.
Or the front of the front, that's a good variation. They've won it cleanly. The Barbars. Will they kick? But no, they're going to... A lot of jersey pulling.
Good defence.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Offside, surely.
yeah, I would have thought. Oh, yes, good, yes. Oh, yeah. A roly-poly try there.
Just ankle tap.
Jerry,
Not held.
he's done it again.
That's his second try. It's not a matter of how you get there, it's a matter that you get there. So very good.
Well, I was just thinking here previously when Barbars had that line out down here, that they really needed to score to put themselves back in the game, and Magpies pilfered that ball, and here's the end result. So the game is pretty much out of touch now for the Barbars.
So tell me this, boys, your mindset now with just over 9 minutes remaining, 24-7. As you just mentioned now, it looks like it's in the bag for the Magpies. They're certainly on their toes to go forward. Barbarians are going to have to come up with a fair bit of solidarity to hold them out at this stage.
Yeah, that's very true, Ray.
Could
but
blow out.
I don't think they'll got it in them. They looked at the shot unit at the moment. So we've got Dan Roberts again lining this up with his multifaceted workout with his feet. Moves into it. No, not even looking at it. I think the runner put him off. He takes too long.
It worked.
Yeah.
Well, if the body language is any indicator for the Barbars, they're up against it because there's quite a lot of hands on hips and heads down. So the confidence level is not great there for them at the moment. Nor is the return back.
8.5 minutes remaining. The score 29-7. Magpies lead the Barbarians. It's the third grade encounter. We've got the second game for the ladies shortly, and then we have the big first grade clash.
Okay, Jody puts it up. Deep one. Well taken by the Maggies. He's running through right through the middle. What a raid. He's got back support. He's going to look. Oh, yes. And he's running around him. Well done. Timothy again. Oh, he was going to give it off. No, he could have knocked it on if he'd passed it to his mate.
Hey, AJ.
Just trying to get my head around the technical term here, Jim. Is it the ladies or is it women's? Women's?
Women's.
It is women's.
Yeah, it's written there.
Yeah, I know, but sometimes they like to be called ladies. Well, they're all ladies. So it's the women's competition. Okay. Let's get that right.
Right, we've got a new kicker now.
He got sacked. He's gone.
Divya is going, and he's
cracked.
Brilliant. No trouble at all. So what are we up to? 31, is it now? Points to 7.
It's been a strong game for the Magpies.
In the second half, it's been very good.
36-7.
Yeah, 36 now. Okay.
Yep. So the horse is well and truly bolted. It's whether or not Barbars can at least put something together.
Again, Jim, we go back to the fact, and Glenn, the fact the boys are out there having a dig.
Yep.
A few boys out there haven't just had their 21st. They've had a couple of anniversaries of that, it looks like.
Yep.
But the passion for rugby's still here. It's great. Mate, he knows. We've got
Okay, the Barbars are kicked off.
The crowd is sledging us.
Oh, it did so well before. The ref says.
Can we get security up here for Jim?
Apparently. Yeah.
All right, that was after taking the brilliant take, the one before, the kick-off before, he's put that one down off the chest.
Just under 6 minutes remaining.
Here's the Barbars' chance to put some respect into their game.
$36-7.
Good clean heel.
What's
He
going to
might
happen?
have gone himself there, but good tackle, good defence by the Maggies coming back for the Bars. Oh, good tackle too. And they're on our feet and got the ball trapped. No, they've cleaned him out.
They're still having a dig.
Yeah, we've got the ball. They're going all right.
What numbers? Stand there. Follow me out, wingers. Who's winning?
Ball's gone out wide.
Oh, I should have moved it on quicker. Oh, well picked up. And a good step. Can they get through? The covers cross. Going to Jojo again. He's running for the corner and he's over. Oh, the old goose step's done it for him. Another, that must be his 4th try. Is it? Third try, is it? Okay.
Got to have that goose step.
Yeah.
Long time since we've seen that from Dave and Camboose.
Yeah,
Last time.
that's right. Oh, it's cramped in the bar boy there.
Yeah, do you want?
Okay.
What about this one? Do you want? No, it's all right.
No, it's
Hey, whoa! Get out there.
we've got to change the kick.
3 minutes 47 remaining. We are in the second half, the closing stages of the 3rd grade encounter. Live from the nest, the Tamworth Magpies lead the Barbarians. And again, congratulations, boys, the first win for the Magpies in
pushed it wide.
2021.
Yep, Tivia there.
And to be quite honest, their coach in Damien Henry's got a bit to build on here too. The communication's been great in their second half. The effort's certainly been there.
That's right. Whatever you said at half time, it certainly worked. And part of that was probably just making better use of the ball.
And all the replacements they were able to bring on, I thought, lifted their game.
The last 3 minutes. Jim, apparently they want you to talk a little bit louder, mate, so you can actually stir the pot. Is that okay?
Yes, okay.
All right, mate. Mind you, some in the crowd want you to be quieter, but that's okay.
Yeah, it's always
Okay, they've kicked off.
competing elements always there.
Oh, good take. Oh, what good work. Oh, no, but it's a Magpie feed because it's come off the bar. Some enterprising passing there from the Magpies.
Just looking through the first grade team for the Magpies, Glenn and Jim. Again, true to form, we've got Big Harry leading the team from up the front. I've been very impressed with Harry's game this year, but also Charlie Kenzie at 9 has been driving things very, very well indeed. Liam Allen, I spoke to Liam last time we were here as we were leaving the ground, had a great kicking game, a good game overall in fact, so I think they're slowly building up and looking forward to a solid game today.
Yep.
Yeah, it gives the opportunities for them to develop those combinations, which is really important.
Well, and again, the other thing too, boys, is the fact that with a limited number of teams in the competition, you've got to be in the firing line in the latter stages of the competition to get a shot at the final. So, you know, again, we're only into round 3, but from what the boys tell me is the first 2 rounds, certainly for the Magpies, are games that got away. They could have won those. Didn't, so we're where we are today, but a nice solid performance today, and then to build on that week after week should hopefully get them into the final series at the end of the year. Similarly to the Barbarians.
That's for sure, right? Yes, they were 20 all at near the end of last week's, and then the wrong call, they didn't get there. Oh, a good
Clean ball.
Yeah, and there's the Barbars' last chance to put some points on the board. They're getting slow to get up though, those Barbar boys.
There's some tired bodies out there.
Yeah.
in the last 30 seconds.
Oh, he's got a gap now. He thought that was a sideline.
I'll tell you what, if there's a turnover here and Magpies get the ball,
They'll score.
there will be another try.
Yeah, but they haven't.
Because I think at the end of the day, the Barbarians look like they're out on their feet at the moment.
Yes.
There's a loose ball. There it goes wide. They've only got to control the ball now. They've only got to control the ball.
Off his legs, that's okay.
The big fella, good ball.
Yeah. Oh, good defence there coming in.
They go back out the blind again. Yes, he's picked that.
Yeah, but he's
Keep it rolling that side. Keep it rolling.
Come on.
Missed the opportunity there. That's it.
Nah, knocked on. And someone's lined out.
Well, there we go, boys.
That's
That is
full
the
time.
end of the third grade encounter. Thank you, Jim. Jim's now got some technical duties to do downstairs with the first grade game. But at the end of the day, a 41 points to 7 win to the Tamworth Magpies over the Barbarians in the third grade. Glenn, your overview?
Oh, yeah, it was a good win in the end. It was pretty even up to half time. And the replacements and the fresher legs, I think, with the telling factor, and more go forward from the Magpies, and they piled on the points there. So that I think was the difference, but a good entertaining game, and congratulating each other now.
Looking good. Okay, we'll take a break. So that is the first of the wins for the Magpies. Congratulations to Damien Henry, their coach, and the players involved. A solid win, 41 points to 7. We'll have the ladies' game, second of their games, coming up shortly for the women's, and then we'll come back with the first grade game as well. We'll come back shortly live to you from the home of the Tamworth Magpies, the Nest in Tamworth. Well, good afternoon and welcome back to the Nest, the home of the Tamworth Magpies. Ray McCoy and Glenn A. Rose with you. And we've just had the third grade encounter between Tamworth Magpies and Barbarians with a solid win to the Tamworth Magpies 41-7. And now we're actually just to go into the second game for the women's sevens, and Glenn A. Rose, looking forward to this.
Oh yeah, they're always entertaining to see the ladies run around, and there's only 7 on the ground, so it's always open rugby. So we'll see how they go. They were outclassed by the Barbettes in the first game. So
29 else. Just recap the round 1 results in the women's sevens as far as the girls are concerned. St Albert's defeated Magpies 43-0 and 46-0 in that same round 1. The Barbettes had the bye. Then last week in round 2, St Albert's 5 defeated Barbettes 0 in the first game, and then 32-7 in the second. And for the Tamworth Magpies, Armidale Blues won 29-7 and 19-5. Looking forward to this clash now.
Last week's program
all right, here
Players underway.
Yeah, the Barbettes got the ball. Oh, nice tricky run around, and they've got the clear run. She steps the fullback and will run away to score underneath the post.
From our program, that is Sky Gordon-Briggs, showing a bit of pace as well. So she goes in for the first of the tries.
So once you beat your man or your opposite lady, you generally clear under the try line. And oh no, she's hit the post.
In the sevens, there's certainly a lot of space on the oval. One good thing, Glenn, and this is the first chance we've actually had to cover the women's sevens. It's been very encouraging now as they move forward. If we've got second or third, fourth season now.
That's right. It's very popular, so it's a good team game.
Now in this game, the team that scores actually kicks off. So Sky will now come back and kick off down towards the Maggies.
Oh, a bit high. Yep. Just that reflex arm out, but all sweet. Just a penalty. Takes the tap and the tackle.
What I'm enjoying about this, Glenn, there are a lot of new women that are actually being introduced to rugby that may have played other sports, certainly League Tag, Oz Tag and the like from there, but coming forward to play rugby. Very encouraging. Nice run.
Yeah, she used that 10 metres.
Great place, Amy. Let's go. Go.
Oh, cleaned her up nicely. Oh, she's... That's it. Oh, no. Offloads. No, knocked on. All right, we've got their first scrum with the Barbettes to feed.
We'll paint the picture for you whilst you're watching the game now. We're live from the Nest here in Tamworth, and the sun is now out. Beautiful day. Absolute cracker day with the big fog we had this morning. It was going to be a great day. Turned out around about 23, 24 degrees. So if you're in town at the moment, you may as well come down, apart from watching it on Folmac TV, which is great on YouTube. And Facebook, you can come on down and watch the game live.
There was a good fog this morning too, wasn't it? No, they've got it. That's good covering defence there from the Magpies. So she's laid it back. Passing.
Forward, take the space away.
Well, they've got the overlap, but the pass has gone astray. The wingers got it, but they've got her. And no, back in.
One more.
And there we go. There should be a score. Good fend. No, she's over now.
That is great defence. That's good defence.
Oh no, it's a penalty.
Yes.
She taps it and scores. Just didn't delay the inevitable there.
Again, 2 minutes 50 remaining in this first half.
And 10-0, they haven't put the score up on the board. And misses the goal.
Well, the crowd's building up. Game waiting on a ball.
Someone's got it up their jumper, I think. There's one over at the northern edge. Here we go, we got it now.
Yeah, Magpies were one player short. The nine's going back on now. Page, isn't it? Magpies in possession. Stolen the ball.
No, she hasn't, just pushed her
And
off.
they've got it back.
She's got it now.
They've stolen it back. Lays it back.
Oh yeah, Chip Paul come through the ruck and picked it up. And now pass it to the Magpie. Bit of tit for tat here.
Loose ball.
Oh, can't handle it, but he said it's gone backwards. Bit of an arm wrestle now for the ball. Oh no. Held up there, so.
In the last 35 seconds of the first half, the score is 12-0. The Barbets leading the Magpies. Clean ball.
Can she run around? No, she's caught her. Well done.
Great defence. Tegan Nichols, strong defence there from Tegan.
Oh, but they're around the outside and into the score. Keep going to the post. Oh, I'll give it off to a friend. No, just the conversion, the backwards kick, as the girls do.
That is the end of the first half in the second game. And the Barbets winning the first game 29-0, leading this one 17-0. Again with a second half to come. Well, while we've got a bit of a break now, Glenn, jump in and we'll look towards the first grade game. We mentioned earlier we're in round 3 now. Both teams looking to have their first win. Where neither team has actually had a win, they've been competitive, both teams, in both games, and certainly have been building up to this round 3 clash. How are you looking at it?
Yeah, it is very important to see which team will come out on top. The Barbars had that bye the first game, so they'd have some points on the table, but yes, the Magpies have gone down in both their games, but been competitive and improving. And I think the coach is expecting better things, better combinations from the lads this afternoon. So that I think we're in for an entertaining game.
I think as we've seen the progression from last year, even the year before, players like Liam Allen have come through from second grade into to first grade and certainly playing a dominant role now. But for the games we've seen from Peter Burke's team now here at the Magpies, we're getting stronger and stronger. Those combinations coming together. There've been a couple of injuries at vital stages too. We mentioned earlier in the last encounter we were 20 all at one stage, and then a couple of injuries, and then it faded away from there. But hopefully these players get on both sides, get their combinations together, and a very entertaining game ahead.
Yes, that's for sure, Ray. It should be a good one.
Righto, we've got 7 more minutes for the women's in the sevens today.
Can the Maggies turn it around? It's
Well, I think the aim at this stage would be, certainly as a motivation point for the Magpies, would be to actually get across the line.
yes.
And let's start with one try and build on that from there. But I tell you what, you got to pat the girls for their commitment. Big pat on the back.
Oh, that's right, and particularly when you're losing so by big margins to keep rolling up. It takes a lot of fortitude to...
Oh,
A bit of miscommunication there between the Maggies taking that kick off, and the Barbars have got the ball. Bit of a step there from the girl, but she's tackled. Oh well,
solid defence.
knock on is going. They're saying Maggie's knocked it. So the Barbettes putting the ball into this scrum midfield on the midway through the Maggies half. Good attacking position. Oh, have they been pushed off? Well, it's an untidy ball, but they've got the blind. That's taken by surprise. She's got the break. Steps again, and she'll sprint to the line.
Put the burner on, moves forward.
Individual flair there.
Sky Gordon Briggs.
Again.
Very talented indeed.
Yeah.
Just to recap the other games in round 3, we have Tamworth and the Barbars. We're here at the Nest. But Albies play Rob in first grade, and the other encounters, well, they played right through in the in all the grades. In reserve grade, Blues also played Glen Ennis in second and third grade. So next week in round 4, Glenn, we've got Albies to take on the Blues and Barbars to take on Rob in first grade, which will give the Magpies a rest. But Tamworth will actually travel up to Glen Ennis and play in second and third grade.
Yep, that's the week ahead. And now it's the score. They converted the try, so we're up to 24. Oh, well left. She's got it trapped at 4 foot.
Ooh.
Oh, she too quick for them. No, they've got
Good
it.
defence again.
Oh yeah, good pass off. And another try to the Barbettes. So any chance of a comeback from the Maggies has been snuffed out by those 2 quick tries under the post.
Again,
it's a very quick game, isn't it?
Yeah, the combinations from the Barbettes has got better throughout the day, but their backing up is very, very good. Their passing game is good.
That's good. But she missed that conversion too low. She's tied out. So I reckon it's 29-0. I'm not sure though.
Old mate's having a rest over there.
Yeah.
Okay, Barbettes to kick off.
Yeah. Good take. Can't break the tackle though. She's passed it
Ball's
back.
gone back.
Oh, bit of a sloppy pass. Oh, yes.
That's Jasmine Alessandra. She's had a solid game.
Oh,
ball's
it
gone
went back.
down.
Oh, it went back.
3 minutes 15 remaining. You have the score at?
Well, I've got 22. I reckon it was 29, but...
Okay. Ball's out.
Okay. Nah, not fine, thanks.
The other thing we do, is a list of the reserves from first grade, see what
Next game.
Yeah.
Next game. Third grade. No, the first grade. So,
Sorry.
yeah, so
The bench for first grade.
bench for first grade. So if they can get us up a list of the numbers, but the number and the right player in that.
Oh, good. No, he said it's gone forward.
That's right now.
Right now, be Barbars as well.
Yep. Yeah, right.
Make a replacement here.
Offense off, defense on. 2 minutes remaining, Glenn.
And some
We're coming to you live from the nest. We thank you for joining us on Folmac TV and enjoying your New England rugby.
Oh yeah, float that past. Can she run round? She's good cover tackle there to number 4. Oh, she's hurt it.
Anika Blackburn, is that a knee?
Time out from the ref. Oh, there's no time out in the ladies. Oh no, injury time allowed. Beg your pardon. There is time out.
As the clock keeps ticking over. Well, it's been enterprising again. We mentioned earlier with the women's game. Now it's added a whole new showcase to rugby, not only up in the New England area, certainly Central North, but right throughout the rugby world. It's just bringing new faces and new opportunities for the ladies into to rugby, and that's a positive.
That's right, and you're right up to Olympic standard they go. So it's
Haven't they got some talent?
Very good.
Well, I'm assuming we may get to, we've got 35 seconds to go, that they may actually bring this off a little bit early. But again, then if that is the case, we'll wrap up this game very shortly, but then have a very short break, and we'll come back for what's going to be an exhilarating game in the first grade encounter between the Tamworth Magpies and the Barbarians. And not to harp on it, but I think it's the fact that we're looking at both teams to get their first win in the 2021 New England competition. That's certainly something to strive for.
That's right. Yes, it's all or nothing almost. So.
All right, well, we might do the right thing now by the women as well, and just pull up the referees looking at his clock. But again, with injuries, I'm sure the young lady will be okay. We'll come back in and report that. The players are now shaking hands and saying thank you very much indeed to the Barbettes, and the Magpies women's teams in the sevens. Another strong win now, 29-0. In fact, 29 both games, 29-0 in both encounters for the Barbettes and the Magpies. Ray McCoy with Glen A. Rose. We'll take a break. We'll come back on the other side of this. We'll come back with the big first grade encounter between the Tamworth Magpies and the Barbarians.
Never being in a fun again. I've never thought of fun before and I understand why I haven't. I was like, Girls, boys are coming up.
Oh, girls, by the way.
Yeah, touch us out. Touch us out. No, we... Okay. I'll take it to you.
Oh, you got to play stuff.
Someone take the corner, I'll take the first round. And Mel can take the rest of the night. What do you say?
When they're ready, mate. Tamworth, 3 cheers for first grade! Yeah! Hey! 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 Hey!
Sorry, that's the bubble.
Well, good afternoon and welcome back to the Nest Tamworth Magpies Rugby Park here in Tamworth, and this is the big first grade encounter between the Tamworth Magpies and the Barbarians. Ray McCoy with you, and with me is Glenn A. Rose.
Thank you, Ray. Yes, the boys have just taken the field, and looks like the Maggies are running into the sun to start with. No, they're going to swap over. That's the usual way, but it's looking like being a great game. We've got the ball now even, so we can commence.
All right, great atmosphere. It's weather fine, track good. We're around about 24 degrees, very warm indeed. And again, we've had the women's teams, the sevens, as well as the third grade encounter. And we've had a win apiece. We've had a win in the women's for the Barbettes, and the third grade game went to the Tamworth Magpies. And Liam Allen is about to take the big kick-off in the first grade encounter.
Here he comes, yes, the ref is singling time on. Should you be able to use the sun here, and here we go. A good high kick, and we're taking that early. Yep, tackled in the air to her, so a penalty to the Barbarians to relieve the pressure if there was any earlier on.
Now we'll explain, Jim McBride is normally with us for the broadcast, but Jim is actually on duty downstairs being the referee guru. So again, he's taught you very well last week, Glenn, so you know all the ropes now, so we'll get through that today and hopefully in for a very entertaining game indeed.
Yeah,
we did mention earlier, both these teams striving for their first win. We won't harp on that throughout the day, but this is building up to be a very, very good game.
Yes, well, Jim's on the other side there, so he's got that right the first time, so Barbar's throwing in. Now there's one of those early jumps which I think should be penalised. There's just given a free kick. So Barbars will get more territory. Oh, they're going for a scrum. They've changed it, but it's a free kick. But anyway.
Just to recap, Glenn, going back to the round one, the Barbarians actually had a bye, whilst Magpies went down in a close game here to St Albert's 38-29. Then in round two, we went through there where the Barbarians went down to St Albert's 42-11, and the Magpies went down in a close game against Armidale Blues last week 25-20.
Okay, it's balls in the scrum. The Magpies are holding steady. It's screwing around, but the Barbars have got it out. Here's our back line starting to run. Oh, and a nice bounce and a good speed. Oh, but Fifi's onto him. Good tackle, brought him down. They go on the blind, and they'll put him into touch. That's too narrow a gap there for any effectiveness. So it'll be the Maggies throw in.
Well, that play looks very promising for a wide open game, Glenn.
Yeah, that's right. They moved their thing. So Alex throws it in, and we won that one nicely. Liam Allen puts it back to Harry.
Big Harry Mills.
Yep.
Liam
Charlie
again
puts it into vacant paddock there, so that's a good territory gainer. And will it roll out? No. It's a the Barbars have got the ball, playing it out and putting it back. Oh, he's knocked it on.
Just watching early stages too, and the Barbarians taking a little bit of time to get their formation back in line. And again, we've seen the back line from the Magpies the first two games. When the communication's at its best, they can get on their toes. So we'll see how that transitions the first part of the game.
Yeah, well, here's a good attacking spot now, just 21 metres out from the Barbars line with Charlie to feed the scrum. Charlie Kenzie, the captain.
It's a big wide open blind if he gets the opportunity.
Oh, good push from the bar. With the ball.
Turned it.
Oh.
That's a strong scrum.
It was a strong push there from them and drew the penalty.
Again from the scrum, Glenn, that should be lesson learned very, very quickly.
Yes.
Be prepared for it next time.
Yep. So Edward Pitt's going to find the line. Jim's onto it. A couple of metres short of halfway, so a good gain, and they've got the throw in, so can they make anything from this? Going down the back and to the last land, he's got a good run.
They can drive.
Yep. Good defence though from the Maggies. Edward puts it into the corner. Fifi's got it. Oh, good flick pass.
Decide to run.
Yeah, Blakey's got it. Blake Clout. Oh, he's got a kick, but he's in a touch.
It's a very narrow corridor champion. Thank you, young fella. You're an absolute champion. Much appreciated. Cheers. It's getting the numbers for the reserves, which there's nothing worse than calling somebody by their wrong name. So we are on the ball today, young Glenn.
Well, hopefully not in straight, so that's a relief for the Magpies there. I don't think it's called enough. They seem to either come in for a scrum.
Now, I'm led to believe there's some shenanigans happening here tonight after the game as well, Glenn, so it won't be a matter of turn the lights off and go home. So if you're in town and watching on Facebook or on YouTube, then this might be an opportunity to come on down and have a brown lemonade.
That's correct. There's a bit of food on offer too, and some live music, I do believe.
And especially if the first grade, well, we've already had a win now in the third grade, but should they get up in first grade now, they'll probably party till next weekend.
Yeah. Okay. Charlie Heaney puts the ball in. Oh no, the ref's spotted something. Don't know what, because they were on their feet still.
33 minutes remaining.
Oh, another good shove from... No, he's...
We nearly blew the whistle.
Yeah. Liam Allen gives a clearing kick here. Lovely.
So tell me this, Glenn, in that scrum, another solid push from the Barbarians. What can the Magpies do to overcome that? Is there a negative push they push against, or a positive push to come back against that, or just hold their place?
No, they've got to push. They've got to push and get lower without collapsing on the ground. So it's a fine line to get it right. Knocked on by
both ways, so I would assume a Magpie. In the 10 metres, yep, Magpie ball.
Yeah.
So a double knock on.
Yes, but they must get solider and stop it moving.
Magpies digging in.
Yeah, good quick heel, that's better. Tragic. We kicked ahead using the sun, but the fullback's up to the task. But they've nailed him and held him up. No, not enough. He's gone to ground. He's got the ball back. But there's still some Barbars coming back on side, very slow and sluggish. I think we've turned it over. Oh.
Quick play the ball. Nice solid defence there from Harry Mills.
Yeah, taking exception to it as well.
Oh.
There's our ref's got his flag out.
I think you may have seen that on the TV screen, but I'm pretty sure that they'll be coming back to have a yarn to Harry in just a moment. Referee linesman has his flag out. I wish Jim was here, but at the end of the day, from what I saw, in the play, there was a grapple on the ground.
Anyway, he's acknowledged him, then
he's calling time.
Then ignored it.
So now the referee is coming over here. Now again, from where we sat, I'm not too sure if you saw the incident, Glenn, but it was on the ground, and without going into a lot of detail, this could be a red card.
Yes, it could. If the punch was thrown, I didn't see it. I was watching the ball.
It was actually a knee.
Oh.
On the ground, and a knee into the back of a player on the ground. I am not aware as to what actually happened prior to that. All I did was just see the incident itself. It'll be interesting to see what the referee does from here. Referee talking to Charlie Kenzie at the moment. Charlie's not happy.
Hasn't gone to his pocket, just give him a free kick.
Well, I don't know if there's a review panel, but at the end of the day, that's something that's not needed in any game. And again, we'll move on from that, and it's a penalty against the Magpies. Could have been a hell of a lot worse.
That's correct, yeah. Okay, they're going for the line.
And to be quite honest, quite out of character.
Yeah, well, it took exception to the tackle as the thing.
It's a contact sport.
Yep. That's a good line finder.
Okay. They're on the attack now. The
Barbars, yes, about 5 or 6 out, I guess. Will they go for a rolling ball? They normally do at this stage, but they've got to get the ball first. It looks like a 5-man line out. Okay, ball's in. Yes, they've got it. Brings it down. Oh, they've lost it. There'll be a Maggie feed into the scrum, but can they hold it steady and get a clean ball?
That was a strong win in the line out, but again lost the ball coming down. Again, the advantage now with the Magpies. They'll get the feed. And again, we've got to hold this solid scrum.
Yep. All right, Charlie to feed the Magpie feed. Well, the Barbars have come up with it. Charlie's taking it back though. Yes, penalty to the Magpies. Racking it out on the ground. It's a call.
It's again just showing both teams trying to sort the other team out as quickly as they possibly can. Nothing settled at this stage. Still topsy-turvy.
Yep, still
Oh.
Didn't find touch. Uncharacteristic for Liam Allen, the fullback. There, Thomas Condon. Oh, Harry's knocked it on.
26 minutes remaining, first half. We are the Tamworth Magpies against the Barbarians. First grade encounter, New England Rugby. We are live to you from the nest.
And it's still 0-all here. A bit of an arm wrestle so far. And a good attacking position though for the Barbars with their feed into their scrum, and they've been showing very positive pushing. So if they can hold them out, to be doing well. Oh, he's knocked it on. Good recover there by Angus Lang. And the scrum.
Referee's blown it up for a scrum.
Yep, he knocked it on, so no advantage coming. A bit of more finger pointing.
Well, our counterpart Jim McBride having a restful day on the other side, actually on the line, hasn't been called on to do a lot today. He's been working harder in the broadcast team than he is on the sideline.
Oh, the Barbars have won that. They're very strong in that scrum. Oh, good tackle. Webb shoveled it back.
Rory Marshman was slow getting off the ground from that scrum.
Yeah, both the props were. Good work there though by Rory, pushing him back.
See what the back line does. They've got numbers out here, Magpies, to be able to hold them.
Barbars controlling the play with some rucks, but the defence has been steady enough. Bringing it out to the right. No, he switched direction. Oh, good run to the prop, bunched off the first. Good to pass away to the, and he kicked ahead, but recovered, and they go over. Well, that was
good run from Cody Graham there, but moving forward.
Yeah, fairly lucky to get that rebound after his kick went awry and rebounded into his arms. So first points to the Barbars at 5-pointer and handy enough to the post for should be.
It was Jake D. Flippers, 13. He's having a yarn to both captains at the moment. No, Josh is the captain, the 8, so he's having a yarn to both players at the moment. So there we go, first points to the Barbarians, Glenn.
Yep, well deserved. They got up there and applied the pressure. Their scrum is absolutely hammering the Magpie scrum. So it doesn't really matter who puts the ball in, that they're winning it.
Again, from the games we've seen even through last year, that's a solid scrum. That's probably the best scrum that we've actually seen from any of the clubs involved.
That's right. Well, the Maggies last year were doing that to other teams, but they've surely shown their forte in that set play. Okay, Edward Pitts lining up the kick for the conversion. And he gets it. 7-0 the score now.
22 minutes remaining. We're coming to you live from the Nest, the home of the Tamworth Magpies here in Tamworth.
Sunny Tamworth. It's a lovely afternoon for footy. no wind.
Crazy day, which probably means it's going to be nice and cold in the morning, Glenn.
Liam Allen
There's
kicks
the
off a
kickoff.
nice high one. Will he? Oh, he challenged. That's okay. That's a Magpie ball. They've lost the... No, never got it back in the ruck. Charlie's underneath there. Taking the man out without the ball. So a free kick to the Magpies. Can they retaliate with the try? Oh, he's going to go for goal. Liam Allen, he's a long way up, but we kicked one here last home game from... and it's not a bad idea to settle things down as long as he kicks it. I thought they would have gone to the corner.
While he's lining up for that, we've actually had the players fill out some personality profiles, Glenn. Just very quickly for you while Liam's lining up this. I've got Liam's in front of me. What was your first rugby memory? Winning premierships. Good on you, champion. Who was your rugby union role model? Was Curtly Beale, because he's a goat, which is the greatest of all time. He lines up.
Yeah. Good boot on it, but it looks to be wide, but no, he's got it, you beauty.
Well done.
Yeah. It was above the post, so it's a bit hard to tell if it went between or not.
So as he makes his way back, we've got describe your perfect weekend, which is footy. How do you spend your time with teammates? Training and beers. How about that? And what do you eat before a big match? Nothing. He's always too nervous. And I've got Harry Mills here as well, so that'll be interesting. What do you eat before a big match? Your ritual: big breakfast, I'm a prop, music and food.
Right, okay, the Barbars kicking off. Oh, well taken by number 5, Cam Williams. Moving it out. Darcy Barker taking a run. Liam's got it, he's kicking to the open field, but he split the defence, but the winger's got it. Can he run round them? He'll try. No, they've got him. Well, good, solid defence too. The Barbars are nowhere near on line. Edward Pitt puts it into the corner. Blakey lets
Big
it
kick.
run down. He should have gone for the quick line out, I think, but he didn't.
18 minutes remaining in the first half. Barbarians lead 7-3.
Okay, the Maggies to throw in. Looks to be about 8 metres from the line. Oh yeah, good jump, good clean.
Back to
Here's
Liam.
a boot. Yes, good clearing kick. Yeah, no, he didn't get the ball. You can't do that.
It's a solid part of the Magpies game is Liam's kicking game, isn't it?
Oh yeah, he gets them out of trouble.
It's a big strength.
Quite often. That's why I was surprised he missed this line kick before. Oh, they've gone to the front.
Short ball.
And it's a free kick to the Magpies. Offside or didn't go the 5 metres. Now they can get the line, but they don't get the throw in. There's a difference here, right?
They've taken the kick.
He run past them. Yes! Yeah, go, Liam, go! You beauty! He
You know
kicked
what?
that and recovered it.
That is gold. That just typifies the game from Liam Allen. In all the lead-up games that we've seen Liam play through reserve grade last year into first grade now. Again, round 3, the first game was solid here with his kicking game. He's been playing at 5'8", being very solid. And again, there just the option. You could have taken the kick and given away the line-out throw-in, but he's taken the short tap and kick and chase, got the bounce, which was superb.
Yeah.
But then to show the resilience and the pace to actually keep going and score the try, that is very, very well deserved. Now he lines up for the kick.
Yeah, it was a difficult kick after expending all that energy.
Do you reckon he'll come off for a rest? That was great rugby. Great rugby. Incredible. He deserves to get this kick.
Yeah.
And again, coming up 15 minutes before half time, that's just a nice little platform to build.
So the Maggies have hit the front at 8-7. The kick to come. And he nails it beautifully.
See, that what rugby's all about. That's just digging in.
Yeah.
Have a bit of a go. Followed through to cook his own kick. But even the resilience when he actually got about 5-10 metres out from the line, looked around with the defence on him. There wasn't any support there. Just knuckled down and went the extra 10 yards and got the 5-pointer. Congratulations, Liam Allen.
And he's not built for speed by the looks of it, but he was quite quick over the ground to recover his kick. Well taken, yes.
And that's the sort of lift the Magpies lead now.
Yep.
Need now going into half time. Back to Liam again. The support he needs. There he goes.
Go Harry. High tackle. High tackle. I don't think there was any malice in it, but it took him high. So penalty to the Magpies.
I'm liking the communication between the Magpies at this stage, Glenn. They even then they actually had their back line lined out for a second phase if required. And their go forward at the moment is good. On the other hand, the Barbarians look like they're actually in that defensive mode, just defending at the moment, although certainly they are. But that attacking flair they had in the first 4 or 5 minutes has dwindled. Let's see what happens here.
Yep, it's right on the 22 line. Bit of a balk. Yep, not a bit of a balk. Can't do that. So it's a free kick.
That's a costly error.
Yeah. Will they scrum it or?
Well, the way they're scrummaging. No, they're going to take the kick. Hope it doesn't go over the fence.
It has. No, we've got to spare though. Must be getting through the hole to collect them. So Magpies throw in because it's only a free kick.
Council
That's straighter and well taken too. Spinning it out. Oh. He touched it.
The idea was good.
Yeah.
Wide ball, second runner.
Who was 25, mate? Tim Umbers.
Tim Umbers.
He played in the thirds, didn't he?
Yeah, the idea was good, just the execution just a little bit off.
Got Timmers 14 on our game here. Well, that's a Better scrum from the Magpies. They didn't move, but it's still a good tackle. Oh yeah, he got it away. And he's going to go to the boot. A short kick. Oh, well taken. Oh, good communication with
See, these are changed there
Blake
because
Clout.
Tim, where Tim was actually listed in first grade, he actually played in. Did he play reserve grade?
Third grade.
3
yeah.
tries.
I think so. Yeah. Right, Maggies, can we do something here? Oh, I wasn't expecting it. Bring him down, Harry. Good tackle. Nice and low. Centre pairing of the Barbars are fair size of boys. Speculation pass. Might pay off. He's got a bounce and he's going to sprint away to score in the corner. No, they've brought him down. Good on you, Fifi.
A nice run from Stephen Coleman, but that's a very risky pass at this time of the game.
Yeah.
But again, the Magpies have repelled that rush from the Barbarians.
Promising attack. They've got the line out throw, so that's all good.
10 minutes remaining in the first half, and the score at the moment, Magpies leading 10-7.
And Liam gets the clearing kick, a lovely kick, right onto halfway. Superb.
Referee having a yarn to old mate from the Barbarians.
Is he?
Not happy, chappy. Won't be getting a Father's Day present.
Yeah, they're expecting the close one at the front. Yes, Maggies have got it. Oh, what? Offside.
Offside. A lot of speculative passes coming from the Barbarians.
Yes.
They're not looking before they actually get the ball out. So luck has been on their side. They picked up a penalty there. Where the Magpies had actually grabbed possession.
I think he's going for the sticks, isn't he? Old Edward Pitt.
9 minutes remaining. We're in the first half. The counter first grade between Tamworth Magpies and the Barbarians, coming to you live from the Nest, Tamworth Rugby Park.
So this will even up the scores if he pots it.
The number 5 for Barbarians hobbling around at the moment on field. Taylor Adams. Okay, back him in or out, Glenn?
Oh, he should get this one, mate. Straight in front. No wind. No, he has not.
Well, I'm just looking back over here, Glenn, at the 5 Barbarians. If you get the ball, Magpies, that is the first place you would run to, because seriously, he's hobbling that bad. He should probably be sitting on the sideline with either a knee or certainly a leg injury. But he's still on the field.
Yeah, he's still there.
Even though they've got, 6 or 7 on the sideline.
Liam Allen, nice low trajectory. But the wingers cleaned it up, passes to the fullback who knocks it on.
Again, that's from a coach's point of view, that's got to be frustrating.
It's a coach killer.
You know, that's just laziness. There's really nothing to explain that. There were no defenders near him at all. He'd only taken 3 steps in his comeback and probably didn't need to pass the ball.
It was a bad pass, that's for sure. Down at his bootlaces and he couldn't hang on to it. So here's a chance for the Maggies to put some more points on the board. But again, they've got to hold this scrum.
Well, you can see their formation out here in the back line. Got something up their sleeve. They need a clean ball out here. The scrum from Barbarians, as we've said, has been very strong all day. First, we need the ball. That we have. Back to Liam Allen.
Go, Blakey. Still
Charlie
going to the
again.
blind. Liam Allen's got it. Oh, it comes off the Barbars. Oh, knocking it down. Knocking it down. He's going to go for the goal.
6:22 remaining. Magpies lead 10-7. Barbarians had a kick to even the scores. Missed there. Here's an opportunity for the Magpies to go ahead a little bit further as we creep towards half-time.
Everyone's taking the opportunity to have a slosh of water as Liam leans into this. Oh, yes, it's coming back nicely. Didn't sound real good off the boot, but it was there. It was there. Oh,
It's so casual.
yeah, 13-7 is the score now, with the Maggies starting to get some ascendancy, I guess.
Okay, we've got the game that we thought we may have, Glenn.
Oh,
13-7, 5 minutes remaining in the first half. Ray McCoy with Glenn A. Rose. We are coming to you live from the nest.
and this guy's coming off. No, he's only getting a drink.
Good, yep.
One of those big centres, number 12, is Stephen Coleman. Big solid lump of a lad. Okay, nice high kick off. Oh no. Oh, they've got it. Fell over.
It's Brody Dexter running across.
Yeah, good run there from the halfback.
Again, a vital 4 minutes for Barbarians now. It's 13-7, 4 minutes remaining to half-time. What can they do before half-time? Harry Mills making sure that they're not going too far.
Get on your feet now, Harry, quickly. Recycle yourself.
I think Harry might have had an angry pill this morning. Good ball.
Yeah.
And this is where you want to see how quick the Barbarians can regroup for like a second phase. At the moment, they're not doing it. They're very, very crowded. Pick and drive going nowhere.
Well read there.
He's had a lively game, the 10 Edward Pitt.
Yeah.
Again, pick and drive again.
And they've lost the ball, good rip.
Yeah, and again, the back line for Barbarians aren't getting ready. They're just prepared to pick and drive, pick and drive, pick and drive, where there was no option at all for a second phase to go out their back line, because they were standing there with their hands on their hips, just watching their forwards or their inside players just go through the motions.
Yeah, that's right, but they've got the scrum here that was knocked on by the Magpies in that ensuing ball. So this is their chance to put some points on before half-time. A good heave in the scrum.
Barbarians feed.
And they're throwing it out. He's off. High forward.
It's the little things.
The thought was there, but the execution was left a bit to be desired. He must have been about 2 metres forward. He was too quick running onto his channel.
Well, you'll guarantee they've tried that at training. They've done it again and again and again and again.
Yep.
The only difference of training is there wasn't any opposition in front of him.
Okay, the
Okay,
Magpies can feed this one.
1:56 remaining on the clock.
Odds on Liam will put the boot to it. Get it out of harm's way. That's if they get the ball. Big shove. Oh, the ref's pulled it up. And he's given a penalty to the Magpies. Pushing in on an angle. That's well spotted.
Liam Allen to kick.
And a good kick too. Now that one you can get and throw in if you want it, you may. So a good attacking position now, halfway into the Barbarians' territory.
Actually, the way they've controlled their play, Glenn, there's a good opportunity now. We're in the last 60 seconds on the clock, but the way their control has been, if they can get a clean ball...
Which they can't.
No,
oh, another free.
Another penalty.
No, free kick.
Free kick, sorry. More points. No, they're going to carry on.
Have a tap, yeah, that's the idea. Big Harry Mills is on the roll.
Now again, this the back line from the Magpies very good at second phase play. Gets some ball out this side. Charlie.
Get to Darcy Barker.
They've taken it back the blind, so they've given us a very, very open field now for the back line to do something. Liam Allen's organising very well indeed. The two centres in Nick Wiseman and Jonathan Dunlop getting ready.
Oh, he's through! Go! Yes!
He may have been held up.
Oh, held up, he's called. Well, we need a replay for that one, Ray.
I tell you what, if I had a debating team, Charlie Kenzie be on the team. He likes to have a talk.
Yeah, well, that was well executed, that move. Anyway, it's.
Oh, you wouldn't know.
So
it's half time. He's called, I think.
Okay, they've blown the whistle. Score at half time live here from the Nest, at home of Tamworth Rugby. And it is the Magpies leading 13 points to 7 against the Barbarians. We'll come back and have a bit of a wrap-up very shortly. Ray McCoy with Glenn A. Rose.
No, we're coming. We haven't called half-time.
Oh, he's gone back.
Yeah, talked him into it.
Is that right? We've had... Okay, well, you see it all. So it plays back on. The clock has actually reached the pinnacle of 40. We've got a scrum. Looks like we have a Magpie feed.
I'd say so, yeah. Charlie's got the ball in his hand, yes. Yeah, well, they were over the line. It was...
Darcy Glassick from the Barbarians going, what the... But again, you can see from this, Glenn, the enthusiasm for the Magpies certainly outweighing the Barbarians, so this may result in some more points. Let's see how we go.
I'd hope so.
13-7. Charlie Kenzie to put the ball in.
I don't think they'll push it over, but...
Good clear ball.
Oh.
That's a Liam Allen, and he's gone for the drop.
Goal, yes, and got it. You could have stayed up that side, mate.
Okay,
Yes.
positive play there from the Magpies in the game. 2 points for that.
Three
points, so we go in 16 points to 7. Tamworth Magpies leading the Barbarians. We'll be back shortly. Okay, welcome back to the Nest, the home of the Tamworth Magpies rugby union team. Ray McCoy with Glenn A. Rose. We're about to move into the second half of the first grade encounter, and at the moment the nice score here, Tamworth Magpies lead the Barbarians 16 points to 7. Glenn?
Yeah, but they're running into the sun this half, so it could be a factor with that sun shining like this first kickoff. I think the Barbars have knocked it on, but he's letting it roll. Barbars have got the ball on the 10-yard line. Pick and drive, pick and drive, pick and drive. Seems to be their favourite move. Well, they made a bit that time, but
Okay, if you've only just joined us, the games earlier, we've had the two games of the women's sevens, and they both ended up 29-0 in both encounters to the Barbettes over the Tamworth Magpies. And in reserve grade, the Tamworth Magpies had a strong win, 41-7 over the Barbarians. Again, repeating the score now as we go into the second half of the first grade encounter. Tamworth Magpies lead the Barbarians 16-7.
Yeah, that was accidental offside there, Ray. They were doing the pick and drive, but he got him in front of his own player. So it's a feed to the Maggies, defending in there.
Glenn, you mentioned the sun. The sun certainly is going to have a big bearing in this, providing the Barbarians have a kicking game. But again, one of the strong points from that first half was the kicking game, and I guess the overall play from the number 10 out of the Magpies in Liam Allen.
Yeah, that's true. Done a very good job. You probably they've lost their run there.
He's isolated.
Yeah, but he's doing pretty well. He's got support now. He's good run there from the halfback after that.
And again, for once, the Barbarians back line is lined out, maybe for the second phase play coming out this side. At the moment, they just pick and drive.
There it comes now.
Long ball,
the cut out.
Again.
And they've got the overlap, but they're not going to use it. But he looks like he doesn't need to. He's bullocking run from
Jake de Flips. He's had a strong game.
Yeah. Well, they're big boys, those centres.
Again, good defence from the Magpies. They've regrouped very well. Pick and drive again.
Yeah. Oh, he must be close there. They've clapped.
Referee's gone in.
Yes, they've got over. So first blood in the second half to the Barbars. The forwards have rolled it in all through that scrum win. A very solid push against the Magpies' feed. So do we know who scored there, Ray?
Oh, mate, with his hands on his heads. A hand on his head. He's only got one head. And his hips. He's only gone a couple. He's gone a couple of metres, but he's the hard work getting there. So that's good. That brings it back into the game very, very quickly.
So that's either Jack Humbert or Cody Graham.
Let's have a look. Mate, he's doing it tough. I think he's the. I think he might be the one.
7. He's the flanker. Darcy Glassock is a solid boy for a flanker.
Didn't pick him for his speed, but there we go. So well done. So we have game on.
Yes. And he's kicked the goal nicely.
It's Edward Pitt.
Yep. So 14 to the Barbars, 16 to the Tamworth Maggies.
It's game on. We hope you're enjoying the coverage on YouTube or on Volmac TV. And again, we'll be bringing you all the home games from the Tamworth Magpies.
It's gone for the short, up and under. Very good height. And they've nailed the...
Cody Graham.
Ooh. Very good take by Blake Clout. He's going to run. He's got some speed too, but they've knocked him into him. Oh! He lost it. Oh.
Well, the two standouts for me so far have been the two number 10s. Again, totally different profiles with Liam Allen for the Magpies, rock solid, and they had a great kicking game, but also scored a wonderful individual try as well. But also the number 10 for the Barbarians in Edward Pitt. He scored 2 conversions, but his general play and his organisation skills out at number 10 have been exceptional today. So a great battle between the two 10s.
For sure.
Now we can see this scrum first hand, Glenn.
Yeah, we got a new prop on for number 16. Oh, that's Ringo, Ringnui.
Blythe Ringnui. He actually had a solid game in third grade as well. Looks like a Samoan wrestler. Got the man bun happening. I guarantee no one's commented about that. Mate, love your hair. the Magpie hooker pointing out something then.
Oh, good. Almost a shove from the Maggies, but they've...
Clean ball.
Oh, yes. Go, Charlie. It's been a loose pass, and he's nailed him. Good cover there. Hold him up, yep. And they have held him up. Yeah.
They've held Charlie up as well.
Yep. But that's the penalty to the Magpies. Not releasing. Oh,
no.
What? Not really.
Gone the other way.
Wow. How can that happen? The ball was held up. He wasn't tackled. So he's holding
So
him
where's
up.
Jim McBride when you need him?
Yep. Okay, so the Barbars have got a relieving kick to take the pressure off.
Could be a very strong turning point in the game.
Okay, the Barbars throw in. They'll probably go to the back, as they have, and a good clear. Oh, he was sweating offside, I thought.
Old mate Edward Pitt copped one as he passed the ball as well.
It's been turned over. So Ring knew he's got it. But they're on top of him, but he's got it back. Charlie feeds it out. Liam puts it into the corner with vacant land. Oh yes, they've got him. Oh, come on, he was... Yeah, he should have released that. Yes, that's right.
Let's just now acknowledge the injured player, actually Edward Pitt, the number 10 we were talking about. Passed the ball and got a solid knock.
Okay, so that penalty there, they didn't release when he got tackled, so he got up and played, but he didn't. He's got to let it go.
So in this scenario, Glenn, with Liam out on the way he's kicking, do you go for the penalty?
Well, that's been their
go-to, hasn't it?
Their strategy so far, but I think it's pretty well might be time for a different approach, just to keep things interesting with the visitors. I think he's going to be okay, old Edward.
Jake de Flippers continuing his conversation, his debate with the referee. Edwards back up, good to see.
Yeah.
Had a strong game. Okay, decision time for the Magpies. Will Liam Allen go for goal or will they carry on with the play?
Looks like they're going for the corner play. So can they get clean ball and roll it over from here?
Back line is set up. But again, they need that clean ball.
Yeah. Oh, good in the middle, and they're in there. They're not contesting it. Yep. Oh, Charlie took the quick tap and has gone over. Good captain's play there from Charlie Hensey. Fly half, the scrum half for the Magpies. Some quick thinking. There's now if Liam can kick this, he'll give that cushion again.
.31 minutes remaining.
Oh, look, another replacement here. Angus, is it? Oliphant coming on?
Well, I would doubt it.
You doubt it?
I think they're playing games with us as far as the numbers of the reserves. But if they said it's Angus, it's Angus.
So he's got the kick there, so...
It's just... Seriously. I reckon they've gone in the sheds, said, listen, we've got 6 Guernseys here. Yeah. The broadcasters think we're wearing these. Let's go and swap Guernseys. Yeah. They won't know who we are. Well, guess what? We can't sing out your name because you haven't got a clue who you are. So, your old mate. There we go.
Okay, the Barbars kicking off. They've gone for the mid-range into the sun.
Again. It's those little things, the knock-on certainly from the Magpies, but again, the Barbarians, the opportunity to scoop the ball up then and actually continue play, they also make a mistake. So it just stops playing its tracks.
Yeah, that's the trouble with this sunny afternoons. It's right into the sun there. He lost it.
Well, just looking at the running sheet, we've got number 20 is Mitch Adams. For some reason, we've got bubble wrap alongside his name. He must be protected. There we go. So, folks, if we're calling out the wrong name, we do humbly apologise, but we've done our best to try and get the right name for the right Guernsey right throughout both teams. So, bear with us. You know who you're looking at.
Okay, the Barbars are feeding their scrum. It's holding steady, and they've got the clean heel out to the 5-8. Another cut out again, but they've got the overlap. Hey, good job of Fifi's taking him into the catch. Oh, they're taking the steps into it too.
Again, that was a nice set play, but there didn't seem to be a role for the fullback in that, whether it be an inside pass or a under or over, but it was always going to be destined to head straight towards the sideline.
Yeah. So Tim Umbers there with good defence. Gone up the
Clear
back.
Ball back to Charlie. Out to Liam Allen. And
boot. Down into open pastures. And here comes the number 19 and... I think we've got the ball. Oh yes, that's penalty to Magpies. It was off the ground again, clearing.
The 19 that's on the field now for Magpies is in fact the guy who got the 3 tries in the third grade game. So I think he had 19 on then as well, didn't he? I tell you what. There we go. We're going to get all these players tattooed, their name on their shoulder between now and the next game.
No, I can't remember who it was, but he's a lanky Fijian, and he covered that very, very well and won the penalty. Looks like we're going for the kick for goal.
Liam Allen again. It's certainly broken out now, 28-14, in a matter of what? No time at all, 27 minutes remaining. And we mentioned earlier that both these teams striving for their first win in the competition. So at the moment, the Magpies are in the
box seat for this
one. The big box seat.
Yes, he's got it. You beauty. 31-14 then, the score blowing out.
Peter Burke, their coach, has got to be happy with the effort, attitude, and also commitment at this stage. It's been quite positive. Again, remembering when we kicked off this game, the Barbarians had a really, really strong scrum.
Yes.
That dominated for the first 20 minutes.
Oh,
again,
couldn't nail the kick-off again. So the Barbars are on the attack. A good little break there from Darcy Classic.
Again,
we've got the ball
he's
though.
had a solid game.
Oh, Fifi's got it. Will he run through them? Oh, knock forward. So good footwork there from Fifi to make the break, but his pass wasn't accepted by his Fijian mate.
I think Darcy Classic's going to sleep very well tonight. He's been in everything today, attack and defence, got some hard knocks as well. But had a strong game out in the centres.
Yep.
Bit of debate going on in that scrum. Barbarians food.
Well, that's good. It's pretty solid, but
Clean ball.
But a bad pass, too low. But
Darcy again.
Can we get it? No. Yes.
Offside.
I say offside. Yeah.
There's no patience at all.
Well, that's a bit unfortunate for them. He touched their own man.
Yeah, but there's no patience. They're getting the nice clean ball out of that scrum. And it's just like, we've got to score, we've got to score, we've got to score. And it's just rush. The passes are being rushed.
All right, so Liam's kick takes it to the 10-metre mark into the Barbarians' territory for the line out with Maggie's throw. The hooker, Alex Newmarch, is going to throw it in. All good take.
Clear ball
nice
coming
juggling.
out to Liam.
Hit with him. Yeah, that's it. Good flick pass back. Oh!
He's had a mighty game. He's had a mighty day. Liam Allen again, clear ball. He's actually looking for the outside runner then.
Yeah. So keep it going, boys. Must be gaps out.
Okay, now boys are wrapping around now to get the back line in place again for a second phase. They're open on both sides of the paddock now, which is good.
Now,
is that goose step again?
Yeah, and a fend and a
ball.
Flick pass to Fifi.
Again, Magpies there in numbers.
Yep, one's on his fortune, so.
Charlie's
got it, slipped it into Harry, coming through the middle, but he's held up. Again, he's over. Fifi scored. Lovely move down the blind side.
Well, good sustained pressure there, Glenn.
Yes, they're doing well, but 16's not real well.
Not good?
No, but that's not the bloke we think it is.
No. Again, nice work there from Charlie.
Yes.
From, Charlie Kensey again had the option to come out to the open on a number of occasions, kept playing down that blind side. The numbers were there. But probably the big thing in the Magpies' favour is that when they made that wide run across to the right-hand side of the field, that all the players followed through when they got there, and they needed numbers. They had their numbers, and that gave Charlie a number of options to either come back to the open side. He took them down the blind side, and again back over for another nice try.
Yep. So we just had a replacement. 16, as we said, was not doing too well, so he's been replaced.
Well, at 31-14, again 22 minutes to go. Do you see Barbarians putting up any big efforts now? Again, they've had some possession, haven't made the most of it.
It's not over yet. They could well, truly. He's kicked it again. What a kicker.
He's had a wonderful game indeed.
Yeah.
So at 21 minutes remaining, the Barbarians now, we mentioned earlier, we've harped on it all day, that both teams having their first chance to have a bit of a win. The Magpies have made the most of it. They've squandered a lot of possession because their set plays haven't been structured at all, and are not trying to be too negative as far as the Barbars are concerned. But when they did get possession, they haven't valued it. A lot of their passes have been rushed. Their timing, as we saw in that blatant forward pass earlier, timing's been out as well. Back to the training paddock.
Yeah. Well, they would rely on the pick and drive too much. Really, it was a bit predictable, and that's exactly what the Magpies are doing at the moment. But they're in that different now. They're spreading it wide. Liam pushes off one, gives it out to Dunlop.
He's held him in, which is good.
Yeah.
Not playing with that sideline.
Blake Clout had a good run up back to Charlie steps, and he passes to Angus Lang. And here's Harry.
And we see the boys wrapping out now to actually get that back line set up.
Oh, yeah, good.
Good ball again.
Oh, oops.
Still play on?
No, it's gone forward. Gone forward. Good play down the middle from our new Fijian replacement.
Oh, mate.
Good over the head basketball pass. Got it going and then backing up, but they lost it. Okay, so the Barbars have got the chance here to do something.
We mentioned next week the first grade have the bye, and second and third grade travel up to Glen Innes. The women have a bye as well. So 2 games up the mountain next week. Let's get back to this game. 19 minutes remaining. Tamworth Magpies leading the Barbarians 33-14 in the earlier games. Magpies won the third grade 41-7, and the Barbettes won both of the women's encounters 29-0 in both fixtures.
Right, well the Barbars have got a replacement halfback on in 21. We got another. Oh, they only lost that there too. But
Will Cowan.
Well,
starting to cool down a little bit now as well.
Yeah.
After an absolutely incredible day.
Maggie's feed here. Again, they're getting in front of each other. Accidental offside, I think. The call there, crossing over. Now the Magpie scrum's been going a lot better.
Good ball. That's Liam Allen.
Oh, little kick. Oh, there. Go Fifi! Go Fifi! Down the middle, he's sprinting away. He's going to go with the catching up. Will they get him? No, he's over, you beauty. Well, wonderful, lovely little chip kick from Liam Allen, and well recovered by Fifi coming through. A set move there. They were expecting it. And they couldn't catch him.
That's nice rugby.
Yeah.
Again, we've said the brains trust has been Liam Allen outside Charlie Kenzie all day. Even then, using the advantage of having all that pace. We know that the Barbarians are a little bit flustered at the moment, but a nice little chip chase, that beautiful bounce into his hands and between 2 defenders, and away he went from there and scored under the post. So
the other bloke was gaining on him, I thought, but he put the afterburners on at the end.
That was superb. Again, the Magpies coach in Peter Burke. Burke's got to be happy with, I guess, all facets of the game today. The commitment's been great. Their fitness has improved a hell of a lot. There's no one actually lagging behind. Their commitment's been superb.
Yeah, and I think that's what's telling with the Barbars. They're a bit sluggish.
Goal goes over for Liam Allen again.
Scores again from right in front. So what are we up to? 40, is it?
It's 40 now. 40 points to 14. And it doesn't matter how you look at that scoreline. At the end of the day, it hasn't been a run over. They've actually had to work pretty hard to get the points on the board. It's been very enterprising. And again, I go back to our 9 and 10 between Charlie Kenzie and Liam Allen. Their control of the game has been superb. Again, instantly, the big try that Liam scored himself for his chip and chase, that last try there for Fifi was superb. But they've been very instrumental, and they are the heartbeat of the team.
So he's lined out.
Having a break.
Yeah, that's right. It's a Magpie feed. I thought it should have been.
How have you seen the forward play today, Glenn, in gaining that momentum to take the forward team? Normally we see very strong games from Harry Mills and the boys up front, but it seems to have been right across the park today.
Yeah, well, that's right. There's no standout. So that's a good thing. They're working as a unit, and getting the clean ball. So the line-out's been better this week.
They rectified their scrum very quickly, didn't they?
Yes, yeah. Oop, except for that one.
Charlie's over the ball, but
oh, good defence, piling them back. Oh, oi!
young man. That's his name, young man. Charlie again.
Oh.
Both went for it.
Lots of more communication. So good run then from Tom Croakey, the lock forward.
Again, Darcy Barker's been solid. At the end of the day, the total team commitment from the Magpies, as we mentioned, this hasn't been, apart from Liam and Charlie doing a lot of the pivotal play, but it's been a solid effort in attack and defence all the way through. On the other hand, with the Barbarians, they're going to sleep well tonight, because even though the scoreline is now 40 points to 14, a number of their players, and again from Edward Pitt, I thought at number 10, has had an absolute cracker, but again, Jake the Flips, Darcy Classic, all had solid games.
Yeah, that's right. They just haven't clicked together. That's the
true.
Big push from the Magpies, but it's a Barbars. But
Blake Clout's been solid back at fullback.
yes, they've held him up.
Whistle goes.
Yep, that's right. Even though they had the territorial advantage, they were going forward, they still had the ball held up. So it's a weird rule, but that's the rules.
So whose feed will that be?
That's our feed. It's the Magpies feed.
Okay.
Because they held him up, though.
13 minutes remaining. The score is 40 points to 14. Tamworth Magpies leading the Barbarians.
There could be a clearing kick from Liam Allen, but
actually they've been very fortunate with the sun in their eyes. There hasn't been a strong kicking game from Barbarians to put them under any sort of pressure. Okay, clean ball back to Charlie, out to Liam.
Oh no, we're going to run it.
No.
Oh no, not on. Good recovery there from
timing.
Tom.
Is it Tom? Okay, Magpies to defend now. We've got 12 minutes 45 remaining on the clock. A couple of replacements going on. We've got number 18 going on, which is Quinn Green for the Barbarians, and number 22.
Daniel Ellerton.
Nat, is it?
Yeah, Nat.
Nat
yeah.
Ellerton.
Nathaniel, yeah.
Nathaniel? That's what his mother used to call him when he's in trouble.
Yeah.
Nathaniel? Okay, rugby's Nat. Okay. And coming off on the other side, Tom Croak making the long walk around the back of the field. Clean ball again.
Okay,
Jack the Flippers.
Oh. Yes. Coming into the side there. Well done. But Jack Barker. Oh, he's walked him too.
Actually, Jack Barker's had a strong game.
Yes.
He's been in everything.
That's for sure.
I think at the end of the day, Peter Burke would be quite happy with the whole team effort. I think the thing that's getting me, Glenn, at the moment is they're actually bonding together as a unit.
That's right. They're progressing. getting more coherent in their plays, their teamwork.
Just the little things, they're taking advantage of the positives. They've got, you know, Liam and Charlie are picking out the place in the or the position on the field to instigate whatever, whether it be speed or just strength. It's worked well.
There
There
goes
Big Millsy.
Harry down the middle, steamrolling his way.
Liam again.
Quickly, quick. Oh, good speed off the mark. And Dunlop has got it
That's good link play.
to Berkey, to Clout, but he's out. Oh, no.
Ball's still in.
Now it's out. So, yeah, some enterprising play there from the Magpies, taking the ball deep into the Barbars territory.
I think the other pleasing thing, Glenn, would be the fact that apart from the starting 15, there's some quality on the bench as well. So throughout the course of the game, it doesn't matter what needs to be done. There's nice backup there.
Yes, that's the case for sure. What are we doing here? We're calling a bloke in.
They're not a happy team.
No, it's a penalty to the Magpies. They're going for the line.
Okay, we have 9 minutes 45 remaining on the clock. The score is 40 points to 14. Magpies lead the Barbarians. Righto, Glenn, let's call us in. What have we got?
Well, it'd be good to see a rolling ball try here. Up the back, yes, they've taken it cleanly. So the maul is formed and they've collapsed it.
Angus Lang takes the ball in. It's out now to Big Harry. He backs in. Can he spin around?
No, held up, they say. What?
The linesman, I think the linesman has basically given him the nod that the big fella's got down for a try.
Ah.
And I can tell you
they're going to the post, so that should be the case, yeah.
The Barbarians not happy. Liam Allen just calming one of the boys down. And it's the big number 8. So it's the skipper, Josh Clark, not happy with that decision. And the good sportsmanship, Liam Allen went over and just patted him on the shoulder and said, "Champion, settle down."
You must be a lip reader, mate.
Got it all, mate, got it all. So Liam Allen to add to what has been a superb day for him and also for the Magpies. And the way he's been kicking, Glenn, you'd back him in. Gamble responsibly.
We've got the club president here. Mitch, would you like to say a few words about the game? Been happy with the result?
Oh, more than happy.
Oh, he's got that goal from the sideline.
Yeah. He's a pretty good player, young Liam. I remember watching him last year in reserve grade and thinking he was a special talent.
Yeah, he certainly is. He's got a good boot on him.
Talk up nice and loud, Mitch. We mentioned over the last couple of games that we've done Liam and Charlie coming together as a unit.
Yes.
And Liam today has just put an exceptionally scored that beautiful try from his own chip and chase.
Right, that's right.
His combination, and I think he's growing as a footballer. His control, his mental stability, absolutely unreal.
100%, Ray, and it's just great to see how both that combination from last year has kicked on to the next level. The determination. I mean, they both got Sydney experience, and that's obviously here, and it's rubbing off on the rest of the players. So just there, how he's held the ball.
Yeah,
that's
big
smart.
long.
That's smart thinking. Smart rugby.
Oh. Tell me, Mitch, we're only in round 3. And you've had a couple of tight games.
Yes.
What does this, and it's a positive win, but what does this win mean for the club today?
It gives them confidence. And you saw the first 20 minutes. It wasn't good football, but they've figured it out. And it's a long season, and so this is basically a second grade out with some ring-ins, and finding combination against these first grade sides is still coming to fruition today. So And
Yeah.
we've seen it in the past where I remember Albies 2 years ago didn't win anything in their first round. They made the grand final.
Yeah.
So
We said that earlier, Mitch, that again with the limited teams in the comp, you've really only got to be there at the firing end at the end of it.
That's right.
And the way these boys are growing, even after three rounds, they're in with a shot.
that's right, they are indeed.
Well,
Now,
mate, congratulations.
We've got to travel and see how we go next year. Next week.
Next
sorry.
week.
Well, you've got a week off next week in first
Oh, that's
grade. You're
true, we do.
second and third grade
Yep,
playing.
up to
But
Glen.
Oh, yes, what a run. Oh, and a pass. You beauty.
well done, mate. Mitch, before you go, the other thing I'm loving here, and I'm sure Glenn is too, the integration. We've got some new players coming to town, some new personalities, new community members. They've come in, they've been embraced by the Magpies,
Yes.
and just simply growing not only the club but the game of rugby.
We're all from somewhere else, Ray.
Exactly, mate. Well done. Congratulations on the
Good on
day.
you. Thank you very much.
Thanks,
And
Mitch.
by the way, mate, if you put it back on, are you ready for Mother's Day tomorrow?
I bought a card.
Well done. Okay, mate.
Are you?
No.
Good on you. Thank you.
Thanks, Jim. Good on you, Mitch. That's our El Presidente doing a wonderful job here for the Magpies. Okay, 5 minutes remaining. Glenn A. Rose is with me. We won't drag this out after the game. The scoreline now is 47-14. Your overall view of the game?
Oh, well, it's been a very entertaining, particularly with the Maggies on top. And the Barbars not disgraced, but they've been outclassed. And here's Leon Allen lining up for another penalty. And I don't know if he's missed one all day, has he? He's been
One.
very,
You've missed
very
one,
good.
remember, but again, as we just said to Mitch, moving
And
forward.
he's got that one, yes.
Moving forward now
Up to
with
50, we've hit the half century.
moving forward with the scoreline now. Those 3 games under their belt, they move into the remainder of the competition. How do you? Again, we haven't seen all the teams, but they've got to be building up to a chance.
It'll hold them in good stead, this win. Remember last year they had some easy wins to start with, but it helped their combinations no end to be able to...
Bit of grit.
They've just got to get their kickoffs right.
Again, that's the first time the sun's in their eyes. They don't get the opportunity to get up from there. And mate, the other big pat on the back too for the crowd that's been on hand today. Nobody's left the ground at all, even with the scoreline now at 50 points to 14. A strong win, but very enthusiastic crowd and a great day's rugby.
That's for sure. It's been very entertaining, and congratulations to the club putting on a gala day, really. We've got a scrum being packed down right on the 22. The Magpies have got the feed. Yeah, so I think we could run the ball.
Well, knowing Liam and Charlie all day, there's going to be something up their sleeve. Where's the little fella? He's out here. Yep, Fifi's out here ready to have a bit of a run. We've got defensively for the Barbarians, we've got the fullback and one winger have dropped right back.
Oh, very dummy. And we've got the overlap.
We've got numbers already, and here we go.
Here's Fifi.
He's going.
And he's going to go around. Tried to go through them, but they've put him into touch.
You can't beat that smile.
A big smile on his face.
Well done. That's what it's all about.
Good open rugby. It's good to see.
Okay, Harry's in the back line. That's Angus Oliphant. No, it's not. It's the 19. That's Warren Yates.
A panic kick. It's gone out on the full. It's right back. 8 metres into, or 9 metres. And just the Maggies throw in. New marches the throw. And a good clean take. Moving it out.
Big Harry.
Oh, Big Harry's gone for a run. He's got a good head of steam up.
I think, mate, with 2 minutes to go, we still need a Mills moment.
Yeah.
He goes. Big Blythe. Nice run.
Yeah.
Charlie goes wide.
Oh, he lost the ball
out.
forward. Here's the last throw of the dice for the, and they've kicked away possession.
They don't want it. Well, Glenn, as we head to 1 minute 30 remaining, if you had to put your hand up to nominate a player of the match from a lot of...
we can't go past Liam Allen again.
Okay.
He's been superb in everything he's done.
It's been a standout, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I'm getting the impression now that with 1:03 on the clock, they've decided that enough's enough.
The first half ended with a full start or full stop.
All right, mate. Okay, final score here at the Nest, the home of the Tamworth Magpies. Magpies running out winners 50 points to 14 over the Barbarians. This is round 3 of the New England Rugby Union competition. Glenn, to wrap it up.
Well, the first win for the Magpies and a well-deserved one. Thoroughly entertaining in their play with some good open rugby and a good game on both sides. The Barbarians weren't disgraced by any means. They played strong. Their centre pairing was good and their 5'8" was excellent as well. But they just didn't have the combinations, I think, and certainly not the kicking game that the Magpies had with Liam Allen.
All right, well, wrapping up the scores from the day, the 2 women's games ended up in 29-0 wins, both games to the Barbettes. In the thirds, it went to the Magpies 41-7, and just repeating the final score in the first grade encounter, Tamworth Magpies 50 defeated the Barbarians 14. For me, again, mentioned earlier that Liam Allen, an absolute cracker of a game, kicking game as well as general play. Charlie Kenzie, but it backed up by all the players incredibly, but also from the Barbarians, I think Edward Pitt, their number 10, and also Darcy Classic at number 7. Again, didn't give up trying all day. Thank you so much for joining us, and we look forward to catching you again next time. We're on Folmac TV with the Tamworth Magpies.
Thank you, Ray. Thank you, Ball Boys.